I do reuse. See, like I wrote a thing here that says to update all of the YouTube videos to remove the advert part that says about Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and that's on the back of a little biscuit thing. See,
I'm proud of you.
recycling, reusing, responsibility.
Well, technically, that would be repurposing.
Recap: what happened last week, Fox?
I wasn't there last.
You're right. You weren't here. We got so much done last week. So much. Yous went walking in the jungle, as you do every week. You know, not much change there.
The jungle, the mighty
He's
jungle.
God, what was it? He's had a little conversations in the camp. Oh yeah, that's where it was. And Kiana came out of your tent topless. You're gonna need to explain that one, buddy. You're gonna need to explain that one. Everybody had some little talks, little chit chats. Yous discussed some rather strange and wonderful things. You know, very introspective, deep, personal talks on a level that is unbeknownst to most of yous. Yous then went a little walk, found some US politicians, proceeded to kill most of said politicians.
He's a politician.
We should do that wrong.
He's the CEO of Meta.
And, well, one of them ran away, and in typical Clive fashion, he started eating one. And that's roughly at the point where we,
Hey, I like to defend myself.
Please don't.
He hasn't eaten them. He hasn't eaten them yet.
Yet. But from that, you are now here in the dense thicket of this particular piece of jungle. Tom.
Remember, could I pick up any javelins from the roadkill before Clive gets to them all?
Yeah, there were 4. So, say 5, because I think one of them didn't throw a javelin. So say you get 5 javelins.
Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
How much meat do I harvest?
This is also why you start harvesting is when Ember mentions that she doesn't have any rations left.
Clive will look at you with a rather sociopathic look and a smile. And go, oh, do you know?
You
Do I
don't.
have something
Seeing
for
as
you?
seeing as you're currently butchering this creature, maybe I can have your old ones.
Like, oh, fuck no. Those are mine. What the hell?
I don't even know
Uh,
Clive would smile.
He'll sign. Wait, I need to double check how many rations he's got. He'll sign. I'll give you 3 of mine, and I'll keep the meat for myself for now.
That sounds like
So
a
he'll-
deal. Thank you very much.
He'll give you 3 rations.
This is some.
Scottish. Oh, sorry.
You go first.
I was just gonna ask. I saw some of the lizard folk tokens had shields on them. I was wondering if any of them has a shield I could snag.
Yeah, you can steal one of those nice turtle shelly shields.
Not
Hey,
bad.
was the shaman wearing a skull, or did it have its face painted?
He had his face painted.
Okay. What do I harvest, if I can ask?
So I'll just be like really, really nice, and say that with an 8,
An 8?
you're you got it.
Oh, I thought the survival was for the. Okay.
Oh, sorry, that was the
Sorry.
medicine check. Sorry, no, I don't know why. I read the wrong one. I do apologize. Because both were wisdom. So let me just quickly change my 8 to a 12. That's on me. And then change.
No.
the number.
I remember what happened. You asked for survival, accidentally rolled medicine, then I re-rolled survival, and you said, "Oh, it's both wisdom, so it doesn't matter. I'll take the 8." And I
Yeah.
said, "Fair."
So in that case, then, I will say that you harvest these bad boys up. Takes a bit of time. They are very lean. like incredibly lean. In total,
You said they were very muscular, right? That
muscular
isn't
and
really
lean.
nice.
Not much fat in there. Very
Yeah.
quite tough. You do, however, manage about 4 rations worth, I would say, based off of that, which you don't end up completely destroying trying to get to the meat.
Z will come over and say, tails have all the fat and the best bits.
Start harvesting the tails for the rations. Gives us some reptilian lizard folk.
I have taken it upon myself to make the world's quickest Google search.
These guys might have no fat deposits in their tails, but that's fine.
No.
I'm
I'm just looking at like cooked alligators, man.
Oh, I've had that before.
Of course you have.
Does it taste good?
It really just tastes like chicken, to be honest with you. I had alligator bites once at like a duck restaurant.
I get told it kind of tastes
I want to go to
like
Florida.
fishy chicken.
A lot
Is alligator
of
not
things
textured
taste
or
like
something?
chicken.
I think it's just the default, honestly. I went outside. I won't lie. I went outside a few days ago. Because I have like a sunroom where it's like
That's crazy.
screened. And it was raining really hard outside, and it was really humid. And I was like, man, I wonder. This is so Chult. And I was like, I finally know how they feel. Except they're outside like this 24/7. I'd rather kill myself.
Gators. I get
Oh fucking hell! Sorry.
4 gator ration. Brutus gets shield. Siri gets 5 javelin.
Oh.
A sigh, because I wrote all of that down and I just watched as my handwriting got progressively worse. I'm not going to know what this says by the end of the session.
Scott,
Wagwan?
I have a question.
You have a few, don't you?
Apparently, I never got my racial ability score increase. Can I apply that right now?
Racial ability score increase? What followed next was about 10 minutes of us realising there were many things on sheets that we hadn't done. So I'll just save you that and we'll skip on to the good part, shall we? So, anyway, now that everybody is completely leveled up and everybody's fine, unless someone else, Tom, has anything that they might be missing on their sheet in any way, shape or form.
Or else.
I think I'm fine.
So,
Think,
fun fact. We started an hour earlier than normal. We spent an hour diddling around. It's
No,
now
we spent like
about
10
the time
minutes.
we should-
But yeah, let's as you are, we always spend 30 minutes or so before session letting everybody get in, so that way people don't miss as much.
Yeah.
And because we're all friends, we like suck.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, like, it's now the normal start time.
When the fuck
Yeah.
did Uber start doing trains? Anyway, speaking of running trains on things, Hurrah, what are you doing?
Your mom.
You calling me as soon as I'm chewing?
Yeah,
You calling me
what's everybody
on the
doing?
moment to punch you.
As again, cannot stress enough, one man aggressively butchers lizard.
Awesome. So, is it just one lizard that we're butchering, or is it like the crowd that we've all slaughtered?
It's the crowd.
Awesome. So, I mean, I'll help. I think that was what I said when we got out of combat. I was helping. Do I make an added like survival check for that, or?
Well, Gark would have then rolled with advantage, and we would have taken the higher number, which he did technically already roll with
Yeah.
advantage on. So
So it's alright.
you're good.
Awesome.
You
Yeah, I'm gonna.
assist.
Yeah, I'm just going to. I'll probably find my own lizard and then just start cutting it.
And it'll have
Your
blackjack
own
and
lizard?
hookers.
No, all of these lizards are mine.
You know,
I hold them.
for someone who has very distinctly seemed to have been very disgusted at the idea of trampling through mud, he seems to have absolutely no problem with cutting this lizard.
Maybe
He looks bored.
Is Is he skilled at dissecting bodies?
I don't know if he's necessarily skilled. It just doesn't seem to bother him.
Clive will be his teacher. Clive will learn him, teach him.
The blood didn't bother me anyway.
I'm very happy to hear that. Very slowly, Clive is managing to bond with the tieflings more and more.
With
Just interesting.
Tiefling.
How does that work when you're trying to teach the only one who can't understand you?
You can gesture.
Tom,
This is starting to happen.
apes together strong.
Yes.
True.
Amber
You
just
are
starts
not
to see
ape.
this happen and is like, oh god, and walks up and starts translating.
I mean, yeah, but
It's
I
like-
mean, with
like
Kuro, it's
Dark
not
was there,
dissecting.
Clive was there trying to make words out of the entrails. Spelling words out of the entrails.
He's just writing words out in cursive with intestine.
He's soothsaying right now.
Is that what they call a blood pact?
Oh god.
Soothsaying?
I'd say that since we're probably going to have to cut the skin off of these things, Squirrel's going to look up and sort of look around. Do you think we could make some sort of armor or hide out of the scales from these things? I mean, they look relatively tough.
Nice set of boots.
Are you asking Clive this?
Just everyone in the vicinity, really.
I mean,
Let me check.
They didn't
Seems
seem to
like
take our hits pretty well.
seeing as I got an 8, Clive will probably just fucking smash all the scales in. It's
Can
like, you know, how you eat an egg, you crack the shell and then you just like slurp the yolk out.
Can I check my book if there's anything about the
Can I just
butchery?
Can I just say I've never heard someone say yolk and pronounce the L before. That's throwing me through a loop.
Ilk?
A yolk?
My fucking
Yolk.
PC is lagging trying to develop a photo. I think my CPU is dying. I might crash.
Hell yeah.
There we go, lizard folk. You're looking for what exactly?
Like, are there scales hard enough to make them into, like, armor or anything like that? Anything useful?
Ruby's the one looking through the book, so... Ruby, what's it you're looking for through the book out of curiosity?
Use cases for their skin, hide, or skills.
There is absolutely nothing. Oh, wait, here we go. They have a somewhat tough scale for certain. The book makes note that most weaker forms of attack, be that bladed, blunt, or piercing, it does make note that it does require a little bit additional effort as opposed to the human skin. They do have slightly thicker hides. They have natural armor.
I will communicate this to the party.
I mean, I suppose if we'd really like to, we can use it as some sort of padding for those of us who use looser armor, if that's in the cards for us.
You could always just skin it and then wear it and pretend to be a lizard person.
I'm fine, thank you.
Personally, I like where Tomb of Annihilation is going.
I'm getting real fucking Leatherface vibes here.
Yeah, I have no
Yay.
qualms about this turn of events.
I actually did an investigation once because there was some weird shit about the owner of this business, and I looked into it, and it was the opposite case. It was a lizard folk wearing a humanoid skin. He was
like-
running a game company. I think it was called Metagaming.
Boss, I think you're confusing knowledge with your weird books.
Man, this
No,
sounds a
this
lot like
was
the...
a real thing. I sadly got paid a lot of money to not talk about it. So, but you know,
Are you sure you're not confusing for one of them? What are they
I'm
called?
absolutely sure.
Fiction fans?
Yeah. No, his name was Jacques Markerberg.
How often are we going to make that joke?
Brutus is just gonna walk away and head over to Hoover.
No, he had to join my butchering session.
It's better than hearing the boss talk.
So very true. We're
You
all
need
like,
some help? I
yeah,
can
we're all like,
tenderize the meat if you want.
yeah, like hand him like a dagger or something. It's like, go right on ahead. I won't stop you. We're like,
Oh, don't worry, I have this. Pulls out a scimitar.
Earl just looks substantially bored. Like this is just normal to him for some reason. For someone who doesn't like rainstorms, this seems like something that would bother him, but it really doesn't seem to.
You know, you seem pretty dainty for someone so keen on butchery.
With the amount of people that we've killed at this point, it's hardly that much of a shock anymore. If it's useful, then it's useful. I'd rather not be a weakling and gimp out on something that can keep us alive.
Well, I managed to nift one of their shields. You could probably grab one too. Clyde probably can't use it to cook with.
Ugh.
You're cooking with a shield?
I said he can't, which is why it would still be around and not in your sack with the meat cubes.
You really got to work on your phrasing there, Pepsi.
What? We're just talking about Clive's sack of meat. It's meat cubes, you know.
Why did Hog make a constitution saving throw?
Who the fuck is hung?
My
I am.
Horror.
Apparently.
Clive isn't re-importing very nicely.
Oh, I'm noticing. Hold on, give me a sec.
Fuck
So
me.
I wanted to try something and make the character hung by accident.
You hung your character?
No, his last name is like a horse.
It's his brother Bojack.
That's a strange last name, to be fair.
I hope not.
What's Bojack?
I got.
Oh no! All my items are gone.
Bojack Horseman.
I had to do a full. I had to do a full re-import. Like.
Oh shit!
Full.
Okay. Okay, thank you. I vaguely remember what I had for items. Most of it was meat. So
You have two sets of mithril, which is really weird. I'm just going to remove one. I just turned on everything because I had a lot of stuff turned off: name, bio, languages, spell slots, classes. I should have only classes features, but not weapons. Other kill. Right, so there we go. Set back to set back to how it should be. Anybody else? Anybody else having any more fucking problems?
yeah, I have a
I
problem.
have
When the
with
fuck
you.
does the game start?
Hey, I'm butchering lizards.
I'm butchering lizards while bonding with my tiefling bro.
True.
We're men, manly men. We're men in time.
Make a
Make
man.
a man out of you.
Brutus training Hurel on how to not be a twig.
That's fucked.
British training arc win.
Fucking hell.
I didn't expect you to be good at butchering, though.
You'd surprisingly think that it's a trait that I wouldn't inherit, but family practice, I guess you could say.
Oh, come from a line of butchers, then?
Something like that.
I mean,
Of course.
Line of tieflings, rather.
Eh,
you know,
It's-
I was gonna suggest maybe you've butchered a audition before, but
Oh god, when did you get over here?
I've been here translating for the mute one and horror.
No,
It's
you fucking
not.
haven't. It's all in itchy.
It's not something that I do often, or not something I'm skilled at, but I'm not opposed to it. I'm just not. I'm desensitized, I guess you could say.
Butchering performance or butchering lizards?
I don't think I've ever butchered a lizard before, no, but they're humanoid all the same.
You know, if we're
Pause.
sharing surprises, back when I was a youngin', I was a chess champion. Then I got
Right.
then I got deposed. That's why I became a mercenary.
Ah, so that's why you so
right.
cruelly decided to beat me that one night.
Yes, no mercy, even if you're new.
Thank you. It's so graceful. He like gives you like a very like pained smile.
And then he just adds, but now that I've schooled you once, I'm happy to teach you.
Perhaps on one of these long nights in which there's nothing to do, I'll take you up on that offer.
Hey,
You know,
maybe we can all get together and have a little match. Maybe put a little
Ooh.
gold on it too.
you know, Brutus, now you mention it, my book has been getting a little boring. I've read it front to back and back to front about 5 times. Maybe you and me can, do a little play. I think I could give you a run for your money.
As
Mm,
much
if
as
you
I
say
appreciate,
so.
as much as I appreciate the tension, can we not do it while I'm covered in blood?
What tension?
Who doesn't answer you?
Oh,
Brutus
covered
just
in blood.
continues looking confused.
Covered in blood is my favorite type of tension, darling.
As a matter of fact, it's mine too, but
Why
I
would you
think I'd
like
rather-
it being covered in blood? It's sticky and gross.
the adrenaline, the fight, the death. Look, it's fun once in a while. The dramatics get exciting, especially when it's not on a stage.
I will say it's not a great lubricant, speaking from experience.
We'll just raise
Uh,
his
Brutus
hand at
just
you.
slowly looks over at you.
Clive will stand up, sign, alright, all done here. And fucking, let's go.
Brutus signs, thank you.
Clive will sign, don't you yell at me. And
I said thank you.
Oh, sorry. Clive will sign, excuse me, bad thoughts, thank you. Clive, seeing as Clive seems to be one of the better guys in this group, he'll opt to be the guide once more if someone would like to help him.
Looks over at Saida.
He's the
Zelda,
better guide.
Miss Snake Lady.
But he's the better guide after all.
But preferably someone that can actually understand Clive.
So 2 of them. Got it.
I could, ich will as well give the help action. Or should I maybe just give guidance?
Well, see, here's the thing. You've already done today's movements, buddy.
Yeah, well, for the next one.
Yeah. But as yous march on, carrying on throughout the night, throughout the time, as it all starts to darken, it gets high up in the sky. Sun beats down. Still quite that squelchy, moist day. But as you sit on and settling in for a time to relax. Use pitch tents in a non-sexualized way. And use
Well, fuck.
enjoy some time at camp, having only pushed for the one time. Use relax. Get everything ready to get some water, start cooking up some rations. Is there anything that anybody else is doing?
I just loaded into the second map so fast. That was so nice.
I'm gonna change it, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it does. I'll wait till Tom is. Tom, you staying in there, or am I gonna?
I know.
I'll do that. Gark, do you need me to update your sheet, mate, or are you gonna get that?
No, it's fine. I've been working on it for a while.
Cool. As usual.
Clive will tend to his equipment, and he would probably take the first watch.
Yep. What?
I think Amber would invite Brutus to this one to play some chess.
Sure.
Three?
Hmm. I mean, I would prefer someone who I can talk to. So,
I can
That's
take it
fucked
with
up,
you.
man.
well, unless you want to sit here in silence for 30 minutes. I mean,
Oh fuck yeah, that sounds absolutely wonderful.
oh, you're astonishingly stupid if you think Kuro can sit there for 40 minutes without talking.
2 hours actually.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I mean, Kuro can talk. Clive will just kind of sit there.
You can talk at him.
Yeah.
It'll just be like me in real life. Just shut the fuck up and listen to what other people yap about.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
I mean, if one of the Asmar choose to pair up with each other, then Kuro will just watch whoever else is left. I don't think he cares very much.
Clive will opt to do with Kuro because they bond right now. They find consolence in dissecting people.
Yay!
Oh, gotta get rid of this. Oh, there we go. So first watch, yeah, yippee!
All right, so we've managed to say who's first watch, who's second watch, an amended first watch. Who's third watch?
Isn't it
I can be
who
third
second
watch.
wakes up? Because
Isn't
I don't tend to wake up the right person anyway.
True. Let's play devil's advocate in that one there. Ah, you guys are living dangerously. I love it. But as yous are enjoying a beautiful time, beautiful little walk towards your camp, making everything up, I am going to ask. Gonna bust a calculation out real quick. Don't mind me. Can I have a group perception check?
Yay!
A group.
Yeah.
Everybody? Okay. Oh, that's just. That's just beautiful. Hold on.
That pulled up.
All right. Luckily, we got some folk to.
We got a
pull
1,
us
2.
up.
Wait. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 in order.
Oh, actually, can I use my inspiration from this, seeing as I haven't used it yet?
I believe you'd used that during the combat, did you not?
Yes.
Oh, I might have. Oh, yeah. I probably got back from importing. Never mind then.
Yeah.
Do
I would like to
the
point out
two
to the
guides
guys-
make a check as well?
Cylinder will
Servant and
certainly
guide.
make a check, as will Kiana. Let me get their stat blocks respective. Kiana, what's yours?
What do you mean? Like the stumps?
Yeah.
Stumps?
Yeah, you
No, I
see you
see.
have the mouth down here, and you have the nose, and the two eyes.
Are you schizophrenic?
No!
That looks scary. Can we leave it like that? It's like a clown nose.
I see it and I hate it.
So let's see who done good. As yous are, I never noticed that. As yous are walking, some of yous moving on. Aziri, I cannot stress enough that Aziri is the only one who passed this entire check.
I got
It's a
close.
great check.
It was, and then no one passed, bar Aziri.
What's the DC? 17.
Yes.
Damn.
As Aziri, you notice, as Celida and Kiana have been talking, and you notice that their heads are on a bit of a swivel, looking up, and as you who are all too attuned to your suspicions, your racist suspicions of
I'm not
the guide,
racist. I'm not racist.
but
I think Clive is the only racist one.
you notice that as they're looking up and trying to, it looks like they're trying to see something, and you notice as parts of the rays that of the sun that come through the leaves, and even those bigger patches, seem to blot out every now and then, as it seems like something's passing by. As it does, you notice some rather large creature, winged, not similar to the ones that you'd seen previously. Now, the choice is yours on this one here. Is it numbers or forms that Aziri notices?
What?
Holmes. He'll just say, up in the sky, big seagulls.
So here's Aziri says this, and you watch like the guy stops and like looks up, looks at you, Aziri, looks up.
And I'm going to get a javelin out.
And start hunting because there's seagulls.
Sure. Or just standing ready, looking up at the sky to see if these seagulls are coming close to us.
You watch. As after a moment, they don't seem to be coming close to you. But they are circling. And as other people are moving on, you're watching as like the circle starts to become more oval. They remain quite far out of reach. Just
How
watching.
far? On estimate?
Upon estimate, as users are getting further and further away, they are making their presence. So, I'm I just say now, untouchable presence, untouchable.
How?
Alright.
We're close,
Are they
gotten
above
further
the,
away.
Are they above the canopy?
I'd say you're in a more stripped down version. There's not, like, they are still up quite high, yes, but you can still also see most of the tree line, most of the sky, as these are coming into this particular area. But they are quite high up. But they were down low. You could see the form as they seem to be trying to get in, but now they're not. They just seem to be circling. like
Itchy,
vultures.
I think the big brothers of the seagulls you've killed are back for you.
Are you waking him up or?
This is just as you are walking before you
Yeah.
get to
Ah.
camp.
And you said they're out of reach for
Yes.
hunting, right?
They're out of hunting reach. They're out of hunting rifle reach. But they are still very prominent, but quite fast.
Clive, if you want to try and find like some dense forests, they won't be able to see us if we go in there.
Sure. He'll. Oh, shit. Not many people can really. We'll ask Brutus. We'll sign to him and ask, hey, can you accompany me in case I get jumped? Got to find, some thick canopies to hide us. And
Like this while we're walking. Can't we just all follow you?
that's true. I forgot about that part. Can he make another survival check?
Yeah.
I say another, but we haven't made one yet. He's not doing too hot.
It's maybe a couple are footing in one direction or another. As you look round, it's sparse. The area you came from previously was quite dead in comparison. That seems to have extended a while. Most of this naturist area is healing quite nicely, but it's still quite.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
No, go ahead.
It's still quite patchy in places.
Did
There you-
Hurl manage to get some skin off of those lizard folk?
I was told to go off your roll, so
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Probably not.
Got some skin, little strands a bit here and there, enough to make just to make a nice band for a hat, or
I was hoping more
Bracelet.
for like a cloth, a sheet, so that we can hide under that.
bearskin rug, lizard folk canopy.
Yay!
But yeah, it'll sign to Aziri. Looks pretty scarce here. I don't think we'll find anything dense for quite a while. Dig a hole.
But I just found it interesting that the seagulls were really close to us and then got higher, but they're still there.
Did Clive also not spot any caves or burrows on a 12?
The area that you are in is not very mountainous or cavey. You're in more, I want to say, marshland, like swamp, flattish.
All right. Well, shit. Signs up. We'll just have to risk it. Maybe Itchy should be on watch.
Sure.
As to not provoke them any further.
Well, he's the expert, so
Oh shit, that is also true. But if we have the expert here, then they might dislike us even more. Provoke them, revenge type shit.
are
I mean,
seagulls particularly well known for interspecies telepathy?
also, as the expert, might I be able to tell that they're not seagulls?
Our
seagulls-
seagull he's come across. They just have this species-wide understanding that there's this one particular Don Dasimar in Chult killing other seagulls.
Yeah, are seagulls prone to vengeance?
I know crows are.
Oh shit.
I know seagulls are fucking nuts. I can tell you that much.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know if they really need vengeance. They're just aggressive generally.
Clive will ask, how large were they? Because we saw the form, but not. I don't think he told us the size.
Big seagulls.
Right.
Awesome.
Alright. Shouldn't have expected anything more from you. But yeah, Clive will take first watch with Coral because there's not much we can do about this situation. But he'll keep his eye to the skies, and Coral can watch the surroundings.
I do have a question for the
Awesome.
expert. Are seagulls birds that come out at night?
Can I roll like nature or something? Or what do I know about them?
Some fucking nut. What? We spend so much time on seagulls in this campaign.
At
More
least
on seals than on tea.
okay?
All these exotic creatures, Vox, but the seagulls.
At least,
You can make
least-
a nature check.
at least it's not
With
crabs,
advantage,
okay?
since I'm the expert.
You're the expert, but the word expert is written in italics, and the italics are so far to the side it might as well be a straight line. So the answer was... Oh, you actually rolled a disadvantage. I'm glad you picked up on that. But, 18 still being the left, 20.
Exhaustion.
They are...
Also, it's disadvantage because of exhaustion, not
that's
because...
even better.
because of-
They are... They do come out in the dark, yeah, but more so when it's like early morning and the sun is dawning type dark. They're not nocturnal.
Well, yeah, not nocturnal, I would say. Not sure if these are seagulls.
It's also
But
not
if they
nighttime,
are-
it's like 9 in the morning.
Okay, sure, but still, I can maybe tell with the 20 that they don't look like seagulls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what are they then, Mr. Expert?
I'm sorry to say, but my expertise is limited to seagulls, not to things except things that are not seagulls. And since these are not seagulls, I'm afraid I can't say.
Have you been down here before?
No, but I'm pretty
So,
sure I know the local variations of seagulls, and this is not one of them.
The local
Do
variations
different-
of seagull.
Do different areas of the world not have different types of creatures then? Are they all the same?
Yes, they have different types of seagulls, but as I said, this is not a seagull.
But if you've never been down here, this might be a unique seagull. Because I'm only saying this because we had cows back home occasionally, and there were some other farms who were further north who had different types of cows. They were like hairier and had horns.
Clive would like to chime in and sign. Could it be like Homo sapiens? That seagulls are the more evolved versions of whatever the fuck these are, and that they are offspring.
Oh, you mean like I'm a more evolved version of what you are? I get it.
Yeah, basically.
The
Wait,
fuck?
I love eugenics.
Fucking Mr. Aryan race over here.
I'm more evolved than you are. Oh, okay. And like a monkey, you send me to jail.
Wonka.
Monkey.
Okay.
I mean, I know you're the expert, but should we ask someone who's read a lot of books? They might have read about whether or not
Yeah,
seagull
maybe they
species
know
differ.
about things other than seagulls. That's an option.
We'll ask her, but it might be that she doesn't know a lot. We'll walk over and say, Amber, we're having a slight discussion / argument.
Yes, my dear.
Do you know if that seagulls can be different down here than they can be elsewhere in the world?
Well, there's of course a lot of regional variation of different creatures depending on the fauna and the flora that's found there. A lot of creatures evolve slight differences as they develop into certain specifications. There's this very interesting island where there's like 3 different species that formed of one bird, depending on what they mostly hunted. There's the beetle ones that have longer beaks. There's the nut ones that have stronger but shorter beaks. All that is to
Clive
say,
does know.
there's a lot of variations, but uh, often you can tell it's the same species from a distance. It looks the same. It's just minor details that develop differently, unless they split off ages ago. But why are you asking? What
Just because there are
did you
big
see?
seagulls up there, but Rox is saying he's the seagull expert and he doesn't think they're seagulls.
So, how big of a seagull are we talking?
Big.
Big, and she sort of like puts her hands out. Arms out.
Well, the common seagull has a very impressive wingspan, but if you're saying they're bigger than seagulls, I have no idea. Let me check my book, and she flips to the S page, and there's seagulls, suckers. No, nothing about seagulls, about big reared seagulls in here. So I couldn't tell you. I can tell you more about the island with the birds.
I look back at Vox and Gark and say, do you remember the first time we travelled and we came across that person before we got caught by the snake people, and he was talking about how he had a book about birds? Should have taken that book from him.
Fucking Bradley Mulligan,
Fuck.
isn't it?
Hindsight. It's 2020
Yeah.
once again.
Yeah. Well, I don't fully understand what you said, but I think thanks.
All
there
that
you
is
go,
to
Rox.
say, hold on, let me translate it in a way you understand. So there's like 3 different types of corn, but from a distance you can tell it's corn. But if you say, hey, it looked a lot like really big seagull, like it looked like it was wheat, then it's probably not corn. Does that make sense?
No, it makes even less sense now.
Even I'm confused.
The first explanation was fine.
You-
You just
You'd
biffed
never,
it.
you'd never mix corn and wheat up anyway, because they're completely different plants.
Well, exactly. They're different
There's
birds.
different heights, different leaves, different plant
Well, that's what I'm
additions, don't
saying.
plant
Like,
at the same
if-
time.
Am I understanding
If-
correctly that they are actually
We're surrounded
seagulls?
by idiots who
if they're different birds, and you say they look like really big weird seagulls, they're probably not seagulls because they don't have the characteristics of seagulls. You know.
What else? What else would be flying and big enough and looking to like keep tabs on us because of what Vox has done to all the other seagulls? Or what Ichi's done to all the other seagulls?
Let me
Santa
check what I can
Claus.
be found here. I want to check my book for any flying creatures here.
They're
In Senators
Dragons.
or in Volos.
they are not present in here. Let me check.
Does she
these.
read?
other
Does she read about
flying
dragons at all?
creatures?
I mean, they're not parrots, they're not the flying monkeys, and they're not. Well, you're saying to me they're not seagulls, but we've seen parrots, we've seen flying monkeys, and they're neither of those. So it must be seagulls.
We've also
Process
seen
of elimination.
seagulls.
Let me
But have we
double
seen
check
every
if there's-
seagull?
If there's anything.
Maybe these are bigger seagulls.
Is
But
there
have
any
we
other
seen
flying
every
creatures
of
in this book?
anything else?
This book
What else is
actually
there?
has no flying beasts. That's crazy.
Any other flying creatures?
Dragons.
That's memorized.
I don't think it has dragons.
Really? Oh,
There's no
shit.
dragons in this book.
Cloud giants.
Volos doesn't include giants either, I don't think, buddy.
What the fuck does this book have? Every time she's
very
opened it,
little.
it's like
Yeah.
there's nothing in
I
it.
think
It's got a lot of
We-
mind flayers.
we used to have people who come and try and sell us like fancy horses. I think you've been sold a Duff book, like we've been sold Duff horses.
Oh wait, there's
Doesn't tell me
flying
much.
kobolds. There's flying kobolds.
But the inventors.
What now?
Oh, not the inventors. The fucking what they call them. You've got the kobold
Steel
inventor. and the-
sorcerers.
Oh
What
yeah.
sorcerers?
Kobold
you've
scale
also got-
sorcerer.
You've also got just winged kobolds, I believe. They're called.
It's fucking.
I mean, that could be them. It could just be like dog seagulls.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, that's flying creature. Maybe that's what you've seen, but I'm not sure. I didn't see it myself, sadly.
Oh,
I mean, they're up there.
there is one creature in here that it describes. About 5 foot, crow-like. They can't really talk, and they can't fly either, but they are birds.
Fucking kangaroo.
Genku.
Perhaps it was a flying kangaroo, but I doubt it. I don't think they can fly, but you never know what you might find here. Maybe it was a flying cow and you just need to get your eyes checked. Who knows? I couldn't tell ya.
No, I know cows. They're not cows. Could be pigs.
Flying pigs.
Well, we'll consider that when pigs fly.
Anyway,
I hate how much Matt. I love how Matthew hates us all.
it's the hour that conversation took. Gonna note that off as an additional hour because funny. And as you all start to tuck yourselves on in for the night, I believe, unless it's changed, first watch is the dramatic one and the mute one.
Awesome.
Not again. Not again. Oh, I
Yeah.
want somebody I can talk to.
Go ahead, Carl.
What do
Clive
you
is
mean?
Clive. Clive is cleaning his equipment from lizard folk blood. He's not watching. He's here for moral support.
Sing us a song, piano man.
As Ro like walks out, like he sits down for a bit and he looks around, and then you can see he increasingly gets sort of bored, and so he just takes a deep breath and sighs, and then walks over and like sits
Clive-
down next to him.
Can Clive notice you're bored? Can you make a check for that?
I mean,
do that.
it wouldn't be a high DC. I think it'd be pretty obvious. I mean, he's gonna walk over anyways.
Clive will give you It'll give you his helmet and a small piece of soap and some water, and gives you a thumbs up.
Where are you getting water from?
This feels like such a. He spits on the helmet.
Hucked
He
water.
calls it a tiefling. This feels like such a dad moment. It's like, hey son, you can clean my helmet.
Ro just sort of like he has a mask on, so you can't see very well, but he sort of grimaces at you. Thanks.
You can hold a flashlight. Neither of us are making a perception check. I think. I think we're just spending the entire watch just cleaning.
Hold the torch, son.
for-
Daddy's cleaning.
Furo's like he starts rubbing at like the helmet and everything like that. He looks a bit like
Yeah,
He's
rubbing
almost a
Daddy's
tad-
helmet.
shut the fuck up.
The one that Daddy spat on, yeah?
He looks slightly like insulted almost, but he's like holding his tongue.
Whose tongue?
His own.
Is this the first helmet Hurrelf rubbed out of curiosity?
Clive will take one look at the skies to see if the birds are still there. If you allow me a perception check with disadvantage, very cool. Otherwise, he'll just continue cleaning the equipment.
Yeah.
Isn't he exhausted still?
No,
Cool.
Clive's fine. Hurrel is exhausted.
I'm also exhausted.
I'm DM.
Yeah,
Nice to meet you.
you almost died. Yeah, got a 3. But birds are probably gone by now. You know, the seagulls fly in sea gull.
No.
And that's all he does on the watch, just cleaning his shit.
Hurrel, just cleaning that helmet or anything else?
Hurl like sits there and like cleans it for a while, and it looks like he's trying to think of something to talk about, but he like doesn't know what the hell like to talk about this guy with. Like he wants to try and bond, but has absolutely no idea.
Hey, out of character, you have something in your inventory that you can bond over.
A gun?
The
Oh,
two
shit.
chests.
No. Some meat.
Oh,
Well, from what we've learned, Hurl does.
I feel that Gark has set up the world's most intricate gauge.
I mean, sharing your homie's meat doesn't hurt anybody.
Yeah, cleaning daddy's spat on the helmet and then eating his tail meat.
This is like the world's most intricate gauge joke.
Yeah. Sorry, Pepsi, it's my
I
turn.
think we all know. I think we all know Clive and Hurl love meat.
Different types.
after a while, Hurl like sort of like grits his teeth, and looks up. So, Butcher, in your past before this, and he sort of like looks confused. I can't talk to you properly,
He'll-
but I guess if I ask yes or no questions, we'll get somewhere.
He'll tear out a piece of paper from his journal, write down, my order forced me to kill innocent people.
Huh. Fun. Well, then I guess me and you aren't so different.
We had to dissect them to prevent the plague from spreading.
Fun. How festive. Like he sort of like stares for a second. He's like, "How the fuck do I respond to that? Like, how does who just mentions that I just sat down?"
He'll write down,
What a
would you
fucked
allow
up
me to
conversation.
dissect you once you die?
You know what? Sure.
Gives a grim,
I suppose
broken
that
teeth showing.
my
Right.
family probably wouldn't care about sending my body back. So if you want to dissect my corpse, by all means, go ahead.
He'll write down, I've never tried blank meat, and then look worried and spits on the paper and smiles. Points to you.
Are you trying to
Anyway.
imply that you'll eat me?
He'll write it down very earnestly. I think one of the most honourable things to do is carry a piece of a respectful warrior inside of you forever once they pass on.
Furo just sort of stares. You know what? I've heard worse.
This is
Sure.
also an out of character thing because of something that happened to my grandpa.
I suppose if if Amber and Brutus don't want to keep my corpse as some sort of recognition for the theater so they can still get paid, I guess you can eat me.
He smiles.
So do you
Oh no.
Theater.
do you eat people often?
Write down. I think we should focus on the equipment for now.
Furo just sort of looks around. I mean, I'm not judging. I don't really care.
Actually, I mean, yeah, he kind of has. He's eaten the tiger thing. But I'll write it down. No, not that I'm aware of. But if the time calls for it,
Well,
I'm willing to go to drastic measures for us to survive.
then I suppose that
Uh,
makes us two in the same.
Gark, have you recently
You'll,
watched the documentary about the Andes survivors or something here?
No, I've talked to you about this. That Clive will do anything if it ever comes down to that. And he'll write down for the asthma to survive, and then a little plus you.
Plus me. What about the others?
He'll point to the tents of Amber and Cylinder and Brutus, and just shake his head.
Is there something the matter with them? I mean, they're annoying, but I mean, no reason to keep them dead.
Write down. Cowards. Don't eat meat. Secrecy.
Secrecy? What secrets do you think they're hiding from us?
Secrets.
Well, if they have any secrets, I'm certainly not aware of them, and they haven't told me. And it's not as
He's
if
right.
I think...
He's running out of paper. All right, now look. There have been a few moments where their actions have seemed dubious, and I don't trust them in the slightest. I don't really trust you either, but you know we share something right now, so you are the most preferable. What's the word? Not devil spawn, tiefling in the group.
To be quite fair, I don't trust any of you. But if trusting you is what keeps us alive out here, then I'm more than willing to cooperate for now. I'm willing to keep you alive.
That's fucked up.
Does he say that?
Say,
quote
what do you
unquote.
mean, does he say that?
Quote unquote. Convey, I guess.
No, he'll just write down, I'd give my life for you.
Oh.
And
How sentimental.
in his head he'll think, and I'll take your life if it have to.
Listen.
We should marry.
Yay! Huro sort of just shrugs and sighs. Listen, from where I come from, it's kill or be killed, and I'm assuming from your understanding and where you're from, you understand what that's like. I have no inclination to trust people I know very little about, but if it comes down to it, and we learn more about each other, then maybe I'll reconsider it. But for now, we are comrades in, how do you say, circumstance.
Clive will hastily sign. Would you allow me to magically manipulate you to do something for me right now?
We're all sort of
He will
grimaces.
sign that, he said.
Oh, you sign it?
Oh, write it.
There we go.
Signing it would be funnier though.
Fine. If trusting you in this moment is what we do to garner this trust, then I suppose at this moment. But you fuck up. You hurt me. Done.
So that's a yes, then? Out of character right now?
Yeah.
Right, quickly write it down. Promise we are friends. Show it to Hurl, and then make a low grumbling noise and cast command with the command promise. Or command agree. Either of the two.
Command needs to be specifically from the list now.
Oh shit. Well, that's fucked up. Oh. Well, I already cast it now. I don't know. You just fucking approach, I guess. We're 2 feet away from each other. Approach me.
Kiss me.
We're all like
Oh,
gives
bravo.
like a double look. Like he like looks you up and down.
I don't really
You
got
can't really
anything-
tell because he doesn't have pupils, but
You'll write down. This has been a mistake. I'm sorry. Quite literally.
I don't think this is classed as charmed or anything, so you can willingly fail the save if you like.
yeah, I don't think
Can you?
Will cares enough.
Oh.
I'm given that option. I don't see why he can't willingly fail the save.
I kind of wanted him to fail because me as a
In the
player
rules.
failed to know what the spell does.
In the
I mean,
rules, you're allowed
I'll
fail
I'll-
saves.
here. I'll make the save, and if it
What was that, Tom?
well, too bad.
Oh,
In
Yeah,
the rules, you're
pretty
allowed
sure.
to fail saves.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? Willingly? Was
Yep.
that always the case?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah. All right. Well, do it that as you will. But I wanted to do something different, and how this happens. And that's all Clive will do on this rest.
Will just sort of shrugs. Like, it's very insurmountable to him. He doesn't really care.
Gaze into each other's eyes longingly.
If I had a nickel for every single time Hurl's flirted with one of them, we only have like 2 left.
I'll be
Gonna end
right
up like a
back.
harem or something? What the fuck?
Oh, there we go.
As you are here enjoying a beautiful night with each other, I know, right? Your watch does come to a bit of an end. Rather uneventful watch. But you've bonded together as friends, and that's close enough, right?
Who's Armin Muse? Muse.
Oh,
It's a cannibal.
No. He is he not? Oh, I thought he was the guy who willingly let himself be cannibalized. I didn't realize he was the cannibal. Whole German thing. It really weird.
But sorry, yeah, continue. Sorry for interrupting.
I was gonna say, who do you wake up next?
Well, I will let Girl be the judge of that because I forgot.
So bad news. I think it was Amber and Brutus, right?
Sure.
We'll sort of make a gesture over to the other 2 tieflings and walk over.
Yeah, Clive will undress and sleep with a sword in his hands.
Pharrell is gonna pick up like a pebble off the ground and then open up Brutus's tent and just like flick it at him.
What the fuck?
Versus you're
just looking at me.
What?
All I heard was you're just looking at me. What?
I opened your tent and I picked up a pebble and I flicked it at you to wake you up.
I just hear a ting.
Good morning.
It's not morning yet, jackass, but I'm guessing it's my turn.
It's your turn to almost die. Have fun.
Gotcha. I'll sacrifice you first.
Aw,
We're back.
you're so sweet. What tent is Amber? I didn't actually see.
Pick one.
Oh, awesome.
Fuck around and find out.
Accidentally summon a Ziri.
Can I not open the door?
Empty tent.
Oh, okay.
That's the tent that like other people sleep in. That's the spare tent that was packed.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just filled with rations. Occasionally Solida slides in there and is like cook shit. I don't know.
I like to imagine Hurel's just sort of like slinking around and is like looking in each of them. Like, no, not that one. It was creepy.
You enter that tent. 'Tis empty.
Why do we have this many tents if no one's going to sleep in them?
Tried that tent. There you go.
There you go. Quill does the same thing to Amber and like picks up a pebble and like shoots it at her. Good morning.
Fuck you, Itchy. Oh, wait, pause. Hi. Thank
Quill
you.
just like Quill like waves, but does that thing people do really like wave with like their fingers.
Well, at least it isn't a flashbang. I'll take it, I suppose. Well, good night. I got an employee to beat at chess. So, Brutus, how exactly do you play this whole chess game?
Pull up a log, get a table of some kind, and I'll show you.
Alright, let's see it.
You pull out the little
So,
chess set it all up. It's a fun one. If I recall,
oh my god, I just looked up what Dragon Chess looks like. It just looks like a normal chess. Oh wait, no. It's chess on 3 layers, apparently.
yes, 3D chess.
Fucking great.
So, as you are playing away, little game coming and going, you know, knight to pawn B and C, and
What should check?
The knight can't move like that, boss.
Amber, make a wisdom check. Brutus, make a dragon chest check.
Wisdom check
Okay.
on intelligence?
It's wisdom based.
What the fuck?
Can I just roll a wisdom check with and just add my proficiency to it?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Alright, that plus my proficiency, that's a 13. Wait, hold on, just wait a second. Just wait a second. I have this thing called tactical 9.
Oh my fucking god.
Fuck you, I win at chess.
He's using a superiority die.
That's a 15. Fuck you. That's not a spell.
I don't have counter spell either.
Brutus remains undefeated.
He's usually like playing and like, you know, Amber, you're still like, yes, yeah, I've got this bastard in check. I've got this bastard in check, and then Brutus kind of looks at you, gives you like a little nod, and moves a single piece, and you realise you've fallen into the Queen's Gambit here, and it's horrible as Brutus starts to look like Anya Taylor-Joy, but
Welcome to the Queen's Gambit, boss.
Oh, fuck you. Let me rematch.
I mean, if you want to go again.
one needs to make a perception check at disadvantage.
I like how the
One of
first
us-
two watches have been cleaning equipment, talking about me, and the second one is chess. And no one's actually like watching or anything.
It's a very intense game of chess. These are playing, and you know, the sun is starting to come down a little. These are playing away. You can make another check on play if you like. The
But
wind
fuck.
blows. Brutus, just roll a d20 because it's a +4 for you, buddy.
Oh, okay. Roll 1d20.
So can I try to charm Brutus while we're playing?
Bruh.
Really, just trying to get that. See him as a friendly. Advantage on ability checks to interact socially.
Actually, wait. Brutus has to roll disadvantage. He's exhausted. To roll another one.
I mean, I could have just rolled a wisdom saving throw.
No, roll
oh, yeah.
a for your chest. You have to roll disadvantage because you're exhausted.
Oh yeah, roll another d20. Sorry.
When he does that.
No, I just asked you to roll a standard d20. So roll another d20.
Oh, okay.
Again, it's +4. So literally, yeah. Literally with a 1, it would be a stalemate. And these are playing away. It's getting there. You know, you realise that beginner's luck is just a thing, as you are now being absolutely dominated by Brutus. And he's the one that wears the gimp mask.
Hey, yo.
But yeah. Is there anything else you wish to be doing with your watch?
Alright. Just cracking his knuckles. I think that's enough schooling you for the night. I'm gonna do a quick patrol around camp.
Well, you do that. I'm gonna read up on the rules because I'll beat you next time. Okay.
Sure. As he like scoops up his dragon chest and walking away with a little pep in his step, and he'll just like go around the back of the tents and like start circling around.
Right. So the Fool's Gambit.
You are looking around. It's what you hear that seems to give some alarm, as you can hear this like from the west. Close by, rather heavy breathing. You didn't quite notice it at first, as your game of chess was rather engrossing.
Can I roll the So if I looking to the west, am I able to like see the creature that's breathing so heavily?
No.
Can I try to pinpoint its location via
West.
sound a bit more clearly? I guess I meant like west, but like west, like
A roll perception check.
here, or okay. Thank you. And I'm automatically at disadvantage. That's a nat 1, baby.
Well, I will say you did hear it here. You just kept moving, so you'd have heard it about hereish, which would that would clarify the, this direction.
I'm just gonna head down. Hey, I hear something breathing to the west. Let's go check it out.
Alright, are you sure it's not somebody sleeping?
Well, it's to the west, so better safe than sorry.
Let me check this tent.
Uh,
It's fucking Clive, innit?
Garth, what does Clive sound like as he's sleeping right here? Just out of curiosity. What eldritch horrors are we subject to?
I imagine raspy breathing, foaming at the mouth, dark fumes escaping from the throat.
Ever seen rabies? Rabies. That's what you're hearing and seeing in here.
Sulfur. I guess it would be rabies, actually, considering his circumstances.
But Brutus, west.
Does Clive wake up from this? No, I imagine not.
Nah, it's just it's a quick check-in.
Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Do I hear it coming from... Do I hear it as well at this point?
Not from where you are. Certainly not with a
Alright.
10.
So I don't think it's Clive. Hey, my passive went up.
Shame this was your active
Oh.
rebasing. As you move closer and closer, you can hear the sounds of Clive vanishing into the ether. You're now hearing the noise. The
Brutus has his javelin and shield at the ready.
hey up a breathing.
Well, it's somewhere around here, so I'm gonna keep inching my way upwards till I see you
Hey.
or it jumps me.
Can I make another check?
Yeah?
No, I'm looking for it. That's better.
As you are looking for it, listening, and as you do, start looking round, and then up and up and up, and roll initiative at disadvantage.
Ooh, kinky. Oh, the dodging at 20. That's me.
Boop 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 ba-doo. Oh. Let's see, here we got. Brutus, you too, buddy.
Oh. Fuck! Oh no, bro! Not this again!
Oh, shit.
Oh god.
Drumming, I forgot what he said.
Heavy breathing.
Oh, the last time we fought.
You know, if it eats amber, at least I won't be under contract anymore.
Oh my god.
Is it sad?
Wait. Oh, wait. We're rolling flat?
No.
Because Bruce rolled flat, but it doesn't matter.
I didn't. I clicked initiative.
No, you rolled
Yeah,
flat,
yeah.
but it rolled an out one.
Aziri also rolled an at 20, which got dodged. We
I'm
have
assuming
some
with sleeping.
You can roll
sleeping
initiative.
people also make.
You can make the initiative check. It would be at disadvantage, and that just stops you from rolling initiative when you wake up.
Why did it?
Someone roll
for
me
me-
a d20, please.
Will it roll automatically at disadvantage because I'm exhausted?
No.
I was going to say
Okay,
I
then
hope
I'll-
so, but hold control just to be safe.
I
Why
was
did
holding
wait
control and
a
it
slot
didn't,
and
still
roll?
didn't work. I'll roll another one just
Yeah.
to make sure. Yeah, so 2 less. It should
I'll
be
knock
12.
you out at 12 right now. Or else there with the roll disadvantage as well, just checking. Yeah. That's Clive, not Icareth. Update combatant. 12. There we go. As you hear the breathing, the sighing, you watch as the creature. It is quite high up in a tree. No, I'm not giving it. I'm trying to do something else. Oh my goodness, just head is up my ass. Da-dum-ba. We go like this, we go like that. We go like this, go like that. Click here, do this. I'm gonna quickly start some combat music, but I'm also gonna quickly make a cup of tea because my throat is killing me. Apologies. Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There's now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Foundry, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. When there's a go live time, this is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind Dale to face the rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the frost with the tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the death curse. On Thursdays we keep things eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new dungeon masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game. So, 3, 2, 1 at the... I'm aware there's creatures that aren't rolled into this initiative yet. At the top of this initiative, it is... still technically Azuri, apparently. Who's asleep? Amber!
Amber is gonna very loudly, not thaumaturgy, but like, yo, alarm, creature. There's a creature in our camp, alarm! Try to wake everybody up. Does the monkey react?
It's got his eyes dead set on you.
Then I'd like to disappear.
Yeah.
And then use my movements to go, how far can I? To go around about here.
Yeah, did it nuts.
And that's my turn.
You vanish. The monkey, having seen you go, will immediately drop to the ground. And, Brutus, have you ever seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Yeah.
You know that way when, like, a large creature gets a hold of Goku and squeezes and it makes a rubber ducky sound?
Oh, I thought we were gonna have to do that for Hulk.
No, when Brutus is squeezed, it's the rubber chicken noise.
The Gorelion will bite you and miss. It will then proceed to make 4 unarmed attacks.
Fuck.
13 will miss. 23 for 9.
What if I said nuh-uh?
You got anything to say nuh-uh with?
I'm cute.
Aww, nuh-uh.
Worth a shot.
Nuh-uh.
A 22 for 7. And then a 12 will miss. So you take a total of 16 points of bludgeoning. As it just... As it does, you watch as burrowing out of the north, up onto one of the pillars, you watch in the most King Kong-esque way, another Gorelion.
Oh, fuck.
The second
Is
Gorelion
it still in
was
the
hit
trees?
battlefield.
Oh, it's on top of the
I
pit.
assume I've heard things here.
You've
going
heard
on.
things, yeah? Let's quickly roll a D100 to see if Kiana's closed. Joking. You come on out. You see up on high, 30-foot Juan Gorelion, and over to the northwest, northeast and northwest, Gorelion on each side.
I'll target that one, but I'll first get a bit closer to over here. And then I will do this one.
20 for 8 will hit.
And I think I'll leave it at that. That's my round.
Hurrell, you hear the familiar sound of an Eldritch Blast going off.
Oh, yay. He sort of like pushes his way through and sort of looks out. What are we? Oh, God.
As you walk forward, actually, you bump into something.
What? Oh. He like stumbles a little bit, like he's still half awake. As you know what they say, monkey see, monkey do. Fuck me.
And then 8 will miss both monkeys.
Right next to you, as you say to yourself, "Fuck me," you hear it. Don't mind if I do.
Oh my god, fuck off.
Ah!
You can't always say that, mate.
I think it's really funny while invisible.
Doing anything else with your turn there, Hurrell?
I can't see anyone other than Ishi in this moment, I don't think, just from the angle that I'm at.
I will say you do note that Clive's tent is zipped up still.
Yeah. If I yell out Brutus's name, will I get a response?
Fuck.
Maybe.
I'm asking Pepsi.
What would go on and try?
Wow,
I mean, I'm
exactly
saying
what
that
I
if he-
said, but
it-
with more words.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Crow's going to call out to you. Like, do I get a response?
Oh, I didn't understand. Okay, I thought you were asking like.
Yeah,
"Huh,
you said
can I?"
if I do this, will I, not I do.
Sorry. If you're calling out to Brutus, he just says, "Kinda busy. Pull on the monkey."
Awesome. So, yay! If he can hear it, he can get it.
If he can hear it, he can get it.
And you hear like the distant strike of like a violin. It sounds aggressive and languid and a bit tired, but you get it, goddammit.
It's fuck put through a violin filter.
Yeah.
Now's your turn.
No, not at the moment.
It's gonna cut do a thing. as this is going on, do you want to roll a perception check?
Monkey.
I will take that as a no.
Right.
I will
Guys.
say you definitely hear the sound of the violin. You know it's not meant for you, though. Breaks your heart a little, but it does stir you from your slumber.
Yeah, Clive, woken up from his rabies slumber, will fidget with a slumber with the zipper of his tent because someone, for some godforsaken reason, didn't open it. Does he? Is he still? Steps out. Fucking hell. Steps out. Sees Monkey on big pillar, combatively experienced. With the opening of the zipper, is he still able to grab a crossbow?
Yeah.
He'll grab a crossbow, load a bolt, shoot the monkey, or try to, but
Monkey
I doubt
is
that hits.
35. You misses, sadly. Yeah. Why disadvantage?
Why? Because I don't have a dexterity of 14 or higher,
Oh yeah, dex based.
which is
Really weird for a heavy crossbow, but
I think
Yeah.
it's absolutely revolting.
It's the fact that a longbow traditionally requires you to do strength training. You need a high dex
Yeah.
to hit with it. Do not be bad with it.
Right, well, you can't really do much else. Brutus. Oh, Cylinder.
Tilda will wake on up, yawn, take a little look in, free action, leans on over and like undoes Azuri's tent for her. It's kind to be courteous and courteous to be kind, and we're all under attack.
He's really good at undoing things for.
She can do an awful lot of things with one hand. Trust.
Especially undoing things.
Oh yeah. So despite the
Except for
fact
the zipper from the fucking tent.
Despite the fact the tent is technically in the way, the creature is 30 foot up. She will. I haven't given her an eye. She's not going to spell. Again, the one time that I don't make the one time I make a ranger and do not put the hunter's mark on it, I am the smartest boy there is. So she will go ahead and at a distance try to help as best she can by illuminating this guy a sickly green. God, Solida, what's your dexterity? DC is quite low. But he fails! And he has illuminated a sickly green. Brutus!
I'm in danger. Oh god. Hey Gorm, you want to do me a solid? Can you I'm kidding. Anyway. We haven't actually taken a proper rest yet, right?
Correct.
So that means I still don't have use of my spear, I believe.
I believe
Haven't
your
you-
spear
oh,
is
yeah.
Javelin.
I believe the javelin is at dawn as well.
Yeah. Alright, so... Right, this does a decent... Damn, they all just do a d6, goddamn. Alright, then I'll just... Fuck it, poke it to death. Attack. Wait, are my attacks a disadvantage, or is it just...
Second level of exhaustion here. I put it in the chat last week. I do not believe this one gives you it.
Update. It's in notes.
It's in rules.
Right?
Speed halved.
So it's just speed hell. Okay, it's third. Okay, thank you. Well, fuck me, that's an 8.
Wah, wah. Anything else your turn there, buddy?
I can check if I have an action surge. Apparently I have an action surge, so fuck it, we ball.
No, we Brutus.
Fuck it, we Brutus. Fuck me!
Doing anything else there, buddy?
Bonus action. Second win.
Do you still have second wind? Didn't you use it during chess?
I have 3 uses. This is my second.
Sorry.
Alright, so I'm now at 38. That's my turn. Actually, hold on. I'm just gonna move slightly. Because I'm still in range. There we go.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's why I said, yeah.
Okay. This Gorelion will jump on down. God, if only I could remember that rule every time I wanted to. Something to do with strength, I know that much. Tom does it all the time, and I just assume. Jump
Is
down.
it climb down or is it jump down?
It's gonna jump down.
Damage?
Well, as soon as I can find out how far, yeah. Garket is a
Oh,
strong
so-
creature, not a smart one.
Damage is 1d6 per 10 feet.
I know that much. It's the distance that it can jump. Long jump, when you make a long jump, leap horizontally, the number of feet equal to your strength score. If you move at least before the jump. When you're standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance either way. Half the distance of the strength score. Damn, that's about 10 foot, buddy. So yeah, he's gonna jump on down. 10 foot of movement. Absolutely cunt it. Takes 10 damage. Stand back up, 15 foot of movement left. So that's a 5, 10, 15. Try not to touch Kiana in the process. As it comes on him, and it will, in no particular order, but in every particular order possible. Hurrell, you look like a snack,
Oh, awesome.
so it's gonna munch. 21 to hit Hurrell.
Yeah.
Yeah, you take
Yeah.
7 points of piercing. What are you concentrating on there, buddy?
For some reason it says I'm concentrating on Tasha's. I'm not quite sure why.
Yeah. It will then go ahead, sees Icareth there, and will proceed to backhand Icareth in the back of the head. Icareth, 15 to hit for 8, I think, misses.
Hits.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, hits. 15 hits.
Yeah, so I had Hurrell targeted there. So you take 8 points of damage. I don't know if you...
Should I take it off myself?
Yeah,
or-
you knock it off there. I wasn't too sure what was going on. It's then extra long monkey limbs will immediately reach on over and smack Clive in the face. An 11 for 5
good.
will miss.
No, hits.
Oh yeah, fuck, your armor's off. And then I am gonna request that Clive, you are the squishy little looky cutesy. Could you make for me a strength or dexterity saving throw? You manage not to be grappled. As it sits there beating its chest, trying to get at you. You look like a cute little damsel, what can I say? Aziri, I don't know what your take on all of this is.
I'm pissed off my sleep's been interrupted. So I am going to Rajay.
Gonna
Then
down rage, yeah.
I'm Rajay, then I'm going to stand up. Take 5 feet.
Hmm?
Oh, come on. Cool. And then I am going to shut my character sheet down. Sorry. I'm going to use my boots to jump.
Mhm.
That's spelled. And jump into. What about now? I did measure.
Mhm.
I'm going to try and land in front of Hero.
Land in front of her, Earl.
Yeah.
Boom. There you go, buddy.
And how is this a large creature or a
Large.
bigger? Cool. And then because it is under fairy fire, do I get advantage on the attack?
Correct.
I'm going to swing at it then.
Hang on a sec. I am quickly just fixing Solida's DCs and automations. What did you roll for it out of curiosity?
17 to hit.
Yep.
And for 9 damage. And then because of the push mastery, I push it back 10 feet.
Okay, and that works on large creatures, yeah?
Yeah, large or smaller.
Okay. So, let's go ahead to that pair. Bish bash bosh, you hit this guy for 9 and push him back 10 foot. Did it
And
else?
then with my 10 foot remaining, I'm going to move up to it.
Yep.
That's my turn.
Ziri, would you like to make the perception check that whoever else so wrongfully didn't?
Oh, I can try.
Oh.
What'd we get there?
15.
You watch as you're looking round. Remember how you were being circled?
Oh.
By the
awesome.
seagulls, yes.
People's watches were clearly wasted with chess and polishing Daddy's helmet. That's...
And armor. And a sword.
Aziri yells out, "See, the seagulls are here! Run, Itchy!"
Sure.
And I'm just checking.
Those are not seagulls!
And then finally, update to this one here to say that it is prepared, even though she's technically, there we go. Smash! Nice, cool. So, as that happens, this guy, who has been flying high the entire time, starts to...
Shocker.
Why does he have a javelin? Why do they have javelins? It will fly on down towards ground level, coming from...
Holy shit, that thing is so big.
That's what she said.
Seagulls, mate.
It's gonna come on down, and as it does, it's gonna make a weapon attack. Yeah. It's gonna do ya. 2 little attacks. with a javelin. A 9 will miss, and a nat 1 will miss, but he is now on the ground as he squawks at you. This guy here comes flying on in. He is 10 foot above everything now, standing, looking round. As he does, holds in his claws, his little feet claws, a javelin and starts to screech at the top of its lungs. You then watch as it turns and screams in common. Dinners! Amber!
Why can it speak?
I don't know, I looked over at the stat block and seen languages was common and I'm like, oh. That's a turn of events.
Let's see how
It's
does
so Clive can eat it.
Jack will deal damage or cast a spell. Makes an attack roll, deals damage or casts a spell.
Takes any other action bar dodge or dash.
No, the wording specifies I can use an item. So I'm quickly...
You have items to use?
I have a book.
Yeah?
But... trying to think of what I want to do. Let's see. Can't see or hear you. Oh. Oh, wait. So, let's see, which one's the biggest threat? I'm gonna walk over here, and because of the way it's worded in 2024, I can use a class feature as an, right? Without breaking my invisibility. Meaning I could use my hypnotic gaze on this creature, because he needs to be able to hear me. So I'm just gonna start whispering sweet nothings into his ear.
Okay. Be charmed, wisdom saving throw. Yeah, what are you saying to it?
Good seagull, calm down. Good seagull. Sun's getting real low, big boy. Yeah, is he charmed? I would love to find out.
I'm seeing to find out. I'm also reading this one myself, what the conditional charm is.
Charmed, incapacitated, and visibly dazed.
Oh, it straight up incapacitates them as well. Alright, that's different.
Yes.
Speed is 0.
But it basically stun locks to both of us.
What's the distance on this? Oh.
5 foot.
Oh.
I can't wait to eat
I
these
probably
things.
should have specified that this guy was flying, but it's too late now. Oh well. I guess that's the one that landed. Didn't else.
I have a bonus action and movement. That's an action to cast message. Nope.
I'll specify that the rest of them are now actually flying. I guess that one there's the one that landed that tipped everybody off. It was just hidden by the tents. The Grellion. Grellion is gonna make a bite attack against Brutus. They're gonna make 2 punching attacks against you with its claws. None of them hit. Brutus! Make me, please, and thank you, a dexterity or strength saving throw to avoid being grappled.
Oh, fuck me. Athletics or... Wait, what did you say?
Strength saving throw or dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so it saves, okay.
Oh, buddy. You are held by the Grellion.
It shouldn't be a disadvantage, not that it matters.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a disadvantage.
That's what my thing is saying.
Did you automatically roll that? Yes. Oh yeah, don't worry. Never mind. It's my retardation. Do not worry. 7. I mean 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This guy beats an 11 just by adding its strength modifier to the 8. Brutus, it grabs you. Brutus. Pepsi. Have you ever been used as an improvised weapon before?
Would you like to be?
Would you like to?
It's a target-rich environment for the Grellion. So, just because I think it's absolutely fucking hilarious, the Grellion is going to target the proud Terrafolk.
The proud one?
Oh!
Yeah, he's very proud. He has a white cap at home and everything.
But you mean this one, right?
Wait.
Yes.
No! Wait!
One.
Oh no! Regardless, it's a disadvantage. But it's gonna hit the one that's flying, because
Oh, it's throwing him.
yeah, it's gonna yeet Brutus. It'll be fine.
Mm.
We have a Gorelli on.
Hope you can tame it. Probably not.
+1 plus 3 against. Brutus, I'm going to ask you a very serious question. How much damage do you think one Brutus does?
I'd say
Well-
it's akin to. Sorry.
Here, how much do you think Brutus weighs?
At least 93. Yeah, I'm going to
So
say maybe 120. Solid 120.
The armor is metal?
My armor is leather.
If it matters at all, the weight of a mole is about 9 pounds, or 7 pounds.
Yeah, I like to argue I'm a 2d6 bludgeoning weapon.
Okay, 2d6 sense modifier. Funnily enough, as you are yeet towards, you all just watch as Brutus is picked up and thrown at the Petrofolk. Brutus, you deal 4 damage to the Petrofolk. And then
Do I take any damage?
I'm just gonna take the 2 dice as they are here. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you fall. you are technically prone, but like... And then it starts beating its chest and looking at the other one, which is arguably shocked. This guy here is just gonna circle the camp. He's, you know... He's the... what you call it? He's the foreman, he's the gaffer, you know. Takes all the credit, does none of the work. Speaking of none of the work, Icarus.
Well, we have to disable the weapon, right?
I mean, at this point, Brutus is a weapon. Improvised, but...
If Brutus was a weapon, couldn't you make an disarming strike? Like a disarm movement.
I'll target the same Girellon
Uh-huh.
with an Eldritch Strike.
Oh, baby.
Nice.
And who looks the most hurt?
You.
Really? Okay.
What bit of lie? What benefit do I have from lying here? A lot, actually. That's a really stupid
I would
question.
have expected that Purell was hit harder earlier, but never mind then. I'll healing light on myself. Just 1 use.
Yeah.
And that's a
I'll throw it up for you.
+6.
There you go.
Okay, you already did. And then I will go 1 step back and 1 step to the side. And I'll end my turn there.
There we go. And this guy here is now fairy fired with the little thing, so I can take off the important because that's important for other things. There we go. Norel.
Yay! Can I get this thing to fuck off? Let's find out. The monkey, I mean. This one in particular. Fuck this guy in particular.
As you give it the dissonant whispers, you whisper sweet nothings into its ears. A very wise Gorillon.
Fuck
Very
me!
wise. Still takes half damage though, right?
I believe so, yes.
There we go. Anything else?
Let me see. I don't really want to get up close to any of these things, so I'm gonna
Get up close
push
to
back
those
a
two
little
there.
bit. Yeah, that'll probably be it for now.
The unamused Petrofolk is
Petrified. God damn.
yeah, he's unamused. Can't do shit. Clive.
Yeah, Clive. Fucking hell. He's not used to archery, but he will load a bolt, shoot at the one at the very back,
16
one
hits
that is
for 8.
circling us, and we'll do a quick prayer. I need to read this real quick. I think I can do this. Quick
What?
prayer to infuse the bolt with Thunder's light for an extra 7 thunder and a strength save. It doesn't specify it needs to be melee, so I think it should work.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I get that. What?
We should have to. Sorry, it does not. Can I retcon that?
Does it need to be?
Yeah, it says so when you expand the spell, which I think is a little fucking dumb.
Where are you reading it? Because I'm reading the spell too.
If you open it up, expand it, it says trigger, which is hitting the target with a melee weapon or unarmed strike. So I cannot do this part.
Why
Which
is that
is
not included in the spell? By all
Which is
means.
pretty fucking unfortunate, because otherwise I would have done something different. But he'll do that. Does Brutus look a little chappy? Probably, whatever. He walks up to Brutus, puts his hands on him, gives him some of his rabies. Wow. Just a wee bit of
you
rabies.
take 2 rabies.
Can you do that?
That's an action.
yeah.
That's an action.
Oh,
As a magic
shit,
action.
Fuck.
Brutus, you take back 2 rabies.
Sorry. Not did this one.
Brutus, you gain 5 rabies.
Alright, that was my very chaotic turn. Thank you.
So later, looking round, will ask a very important question. Do y'all got this?
Clive,
You know.
Clive would lower his crossbow and sign, "Help is appreciated," just in case.
So later, will
We pay you
throw
after all.
a short sword at your feet, Clive. And
Fucking bitch.
will target this Petrofolk here. 16 per 10. And then we'll smack the Gorelion at the back. She targeted. 17 for 5. Give you a little thumbs up and use it. This guy here. He's gonna get a better position. Brutus.
One second, I was just waiting for the siren to stop. There we go. I'm in danger. I would like to not be prone anymore.
You?
Alright, so I have 15 feet of movement. So I'm just gonna 5, 10, 15, and then abracadabra.
He's flying.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see the plus 10 feet.
That's right.
Okay then. So he's 10 feet in the air, correct?
Wee wee.
Right, then I would like to switch to my heavy crossbow, because if
CC.
he's 10 feet away... Wait, no, if he's 10 feet in the air, does that mean, like, I'm still technically next to him?
No, there's a 5-foot gap.
Okay, thank you. Alright. Oh, come on!
All those clarifications. Not one. Anything else?
Yeah, no, I can't do anything else. I'm good.
Grellion, having an Aziri here, getting all up in his Grellion, will focus up right. Will bite Aziri Azuri, 24 for 6, halved to 3.
Yep.
Then Nat 20
Nice.
for 6, halved to 3.
Cool.
And then Dirty 20 for 5, halved to 2.
Cool.
And then a 22 for 5, halved to 2.
Cool.
And then a 22 for 6, halved to 3.
Yep.
Were that anybody else, they would be down, and you're just, nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We're Gucci. Speaking of Gucci, Azuri.
So, quick question. Is there someone within 10 feet of me but who is invisible?
Niet.
Okay. Then I believe that Gark is within 10 feet of me.
Oh,
So-
rule for you.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
In that case, flames reach out and you get some temporary hit points.
9?
9.
Are you able to refuse temporary hit points? Oh, never mind, I took damage. Wait. I should still be at full health then, because I had 11 already.
Yeah, but that would have passed because you got 11 for me in the last combat, and that
This
fades
was from
when I
Rage.
get out.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you. I thought it lasts forever.
No.
Thank you.
I'm going to move to there. I'm going to go, stop fucking hitting me, and I'm going to swing at it
Yep.
with my club.
Yep. Nope.
Misses. That's my turn.
You swing and a miss. Hey, bar. Terrafolk is gonna fly on up 10 foot. Get a bit of a grip. The Gorillion, I'm gonna take a swing at it for doing so. We'll take 8 points of damage. 80, no, 8. Flies up 10. And as it does, we'll swoop on round in a sweeping fashion around this way. Full Tokyo drift, if you catch my drift. I forget how much movement I've
Oh,
just
hey,
used.
buddy.
45. So, it comes down 5 foot to 5 foot using all of its movement. So, like, it's there as the wind is just picking up around you as the fires are put out. The Terrafolk will lean on down to eat a tiefling with its mouth. A 14 to hit, and then it will claw at the Asimar for 24 natural 20 for 11 points of damage.
Oh, yay.
So I'll just knock 11 off a yeek. And on here, we knock the 9 off of you. And then on the target rich environment game, Icareth, even or odd?
Odd.
It was a 20. A 22 for 6 on Icareth. The proud one will get out its purple cap this time and fly on down to the ground. Apparently in a pool of blood. We'll see Brutus make a little bite against him. Brutus 20 for 5.
Why is it always me?
I'll knock 5 off you just now. We'll then throw both of its claws at your face as well. 2 8s, both of which will miss. Amber, you're basically stuck there doing that, ain't you?
I was thinking about it. I was weighing my options. Yeah, the issue is my spells aren't set up very well to flip on the invisibility. It's also because the action economy wise, I am not getting hit. This thing is stun locked, so I'm trading my turn for his turn, and it's 7v7. So the action economy, it's a fair trade.
This is so Zendini coded.
Yep.
Because I basically stun locked the fucker and like traded my turn.
One thing though, the Arsenal don't know that you're invisible. So to them, you once again skipped
Ran
out
away.
in the fight. Yeah.
True.
I mean, it's not a mechanical thing, but it's a recurring
actually, you
It's
know
a
what?
narrative thing.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we ball. Doesn't 11 hit?
No.
So it doesn't
Aye.
take damage. So the effect stays up. Oh no, it drops at the end of my turn. Because it doesn't take damage, but drops at the end of my turn.
Because you are not using your action to maintain it till your next turn.
Yup. So I'm gonna use that, and then I'm gonna move away because it ends at the end of my turn, so it doesn't get a reaction on my turn. So I'm gonna move here, and then fuck, I'm still within meat area.
It can't take reactions if it's hit.
No, it can't take
wasn't-
reactions because it's incapacitated until the end of Ruby's next turn. Until the end of Ruby's turn now. I've just knocked the
Yes.
incapacitated thing off
Yeah.
to be safe.
It is very gimmicky in the order of operations, and I love it. That's my action. I don't have bonus actions, so that's my turn.
Grellion!
What is this monkey? Oh, I briefly saw it.
A new target has entered the field.
Amber, watch you run toward the monkey.
I didn't
Amber.
see them.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it. 23 for 10.
Yes. I need a dex saving return.
Natural 18 saves, takes a total of 4.
Okay.
So, 9 on you. Don't know why it's targeting its body. Then a 21 for 5.
Yeah, that still hits. My AC should be mage armor still.
A 14 just misses.
No.
17 for 5.
Yes. I don't see my health up that
And
bad.
11 for 6. I'm just doing it all in one because you're not concentrating on anything, so total
11.
of 19 damage.
I should have stayed invisible. Yeah. Fuck me. Why did you speak?
What do you mean? What you blaming me for? You chose to do this.
Okay. Yeah.
This guy's going to move to here.
That-
Icareth.
I'm not sure what I should do between attack or heal myself. I think it would be best to heal myself because otherwise I'm probably going to die. So I'm going to heal myself with Cure Wounds.
Oh, baby, a full 21 on that penalty just now.
Which
Almost
is
there.
amazing.
Almost there. If that 1 had been a 2.
And does Hurel or Claymore look significantly hurt?
One of them is bleeding. I hope that answers your question.
I suppose it answers enough for this.
Yay!
Oh,
Alright. I mean,
I would say sorry for the nat 1, but that's not out of my control.
surprisingly still effective. Did it else your turn?
There was action, bonus action. I'm not going to use move. Actually, I'll move over here.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Hurrell.
I want to go over here. I still don't know why there's a template here.
I don't know why it does it either, but, you know, we know what it's for.
Yeah, here. And then I want to fire off at this one. Hopefully
Yep.
it hits this time. Oh my god.
No. Do. And it over the tent. Did anything else?
Why is Hur like incapable of hitting things? I don't understand.
Oh, you're incapable of hitting things.
I mean that's all his actions, so I guess I can't do anything else.
The guy who was stun locked, like, kind of come on to, As it does, it will scream, "Sneaky ones!" And then we'll lumber over with like its big weird waddle. And we'll stick its little javelin in Hurrell's back. Hurrell, that's a nat 20.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the crit hit. That was yeah.
It's 16 points of damage.
Yay!
You want to do anything about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna do something about that.
Yep. It's a nat 2, so you trade damage 16 for 16.
Fuck this guy in particular.
And we'll stick his next one into Salida. Salida will take a 20 for 11. And she'll make a con save, natural 19. This guy here is still illuminated. Clive!
Oh shit, I forgot.
What did you forget, Tom?
It was illuminated. That's right.
Oh, did you make your attacks flat?
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay.
Can Clive see his wrapped sword in the tent?
Yeah.
Right. Clive will drop the crossbow, put a hand on Curl's shoulder, his new friend, and grant him that.
Yay!
Sprint in his tent as quickly as possible, grabs a wrapped sword and takes a swing at the bird with great motion.
He yeets the sword. At 18 for 9 will hit. Anything else?
Can't smite. Life isn't worth living.
Selena will look round. And she will contemplate.
This bitch better not run.
No, there is the perfect fairy fire here. But it gets a zero. And that there could be a problem.
I don't think it would affect her too much. I don't think she's too bothered by that, surely.
Then, without getting anybody else, we'll try to. There we go. Oh. Well, Skirsh has to drop it, but fails. Sadly, passes this time. Passes. So now this guy is lit up like a communion candle. Azura, you pass as well. So this guy here, he's lit up. Perfect. Sickly. Give him the green light, goodness. Not going on, don't know why. I'll throw on the important tag. Is she gonna shout sober? I tried! So this one that was flying is lit up. And do you have anything else, Salida? Yeah, don't really, and that's okay. She will take a few jumps back, and if she takes a jump back, this guy here will take a bite, which is a 9 for 4, and will miss. The gaffer will fly on up over to here and perch. And as he perches, we'll start laughing maniacally as he watches the carnage unfold. Brutus, hey!
Hey!
This guy isn't fairy fired, it's the other guy, what the fuck?
Okay, how do I approach this? Alright, I'm gonna switch back to my original setup and abracadabra. This one right here. Which ones are fairy fired?
Just the one in the top right here. Top left, sorry.
Gotcha. Actually, before I attack, 5, 10, 15... Okay, right here, I shouldn't leave this pterodon.
Yeah, you don't.
In it,
So you're fine.
Okay. Okay, because I want to stab the one with advantage.
Yep.
Oh,
The deck was stacked in your favor, buddy.
just end my turn. I'm done.
The agony in that was so audible.
This Gorelion, again, it sees pretty lights. We'll take to this Terrafolk. We'll try to take a bite out of him. We'll remember that that's an advantage. Well, 7 is still 7. Beat it once.
This is just like kaiju fights.
It is, yeah. Beat it twice, total of 15. As it just starts ripping this one bit to bit and then just throws its coloured body. That was, poor choice of word, glowing body over there. Poor choice of words on my part, that was. And then we'll proceed to try and smash Aziri. Again, that one was deliberate though. Aziri, a 20 to hit for 9, reduced to 4.
Mm-hmm. These aren't at advantage, by the way, but doesn't matter.
Yep. So we then move on over to Aziri.
Brutus is within range and he feels the touching, soothing balm of my flames as he hopefully receives some temporary hit points, but it's not coming up on that screen.
2d6, correct?
Yeah, it's 26.
Want me just to roll that for you?
I pressed it, but it's being slow for me, so I don't mind. Yeah, go for it.
Brutus 9.
Oh, sweet.
And then I'm just go. And then I am going to swing at the Goulian. And still.
Great Club 16 for 10 hits.
I'm going to push it 10 feet back.
As you push it 10 foot back, you destroy Icarith's tent.
Lovely.
And as you
follow.
do,
Wait. And nothing of value is lost.
you see the Gorelion is now standing upon a now awake Kiana.
Oh no.
Screaming didn't wake her up?
Heavy sleeper.
Alright.
Forgot to roll her in. So, fuck it. She's asleep. She's used to sleeping. Used to sleeping a lot.
Yeah, my bonus action, I am going to activate my celestial wings.
Yep. That gives you a flying speed.
Give me a flying speed and I add 2 radiant damage to one attack per round.
Cool. Did it nuts?
Nope.
Nope, that's my turn.
This one here comes down. We'll see. We'll move in 5, not onto Brutus. God, Brutus would love it if this thing would get on top of him. What?
Ew, no, not this thing. It looks like a naked rat.
Well, it's got 3 attacks, if I'm not mistaken. It does, yeah. Brutus, it will take a little nibble at yourself because you look so cute. A 12 will miss. Towards Huarel, a backhand for 15, which will hit for 4.
Ooh. Yay me.
And then, Cohen, even or odd?
Even.
Even. It was a 5.
Mmm.
16 for 3 upon yourself.
Yay.
Blessings of Gorm be with you. Amber!
Do we think this thing is wiser or has a higher AC? What do we think?
I don't know, what do you think?
I think it's wiser. Fuck me. Does that hit?
13 just hits.
Okay, fuck. I'm gonna run away from him then. Trying to not hit a tent. There's
A
some
wall
walls
there as well.
I'd like to run next to Brutus.
So, fly. Yep, I will say, have him to just go over that wall, but bush.
I just say, whoa, Brutus, I'm out of an issue, and I point to where the monkey is behind me. There's a big fuck off monkey right behind me.
Why are you behind a big fuck off monkey?
Trying to get her pregnant. What do you think? It jumped me. Anyway, I step in between these two here.
Paid enough.
And that is my turn because wizards don't get bonus actions.
Yep. Well, they do. They just got to prep the right spells. Grellion will just jump on over into a now target-rich environment.
Oh no.
We'll proceed to bite at the person that electrocuted it.
Nuh-uh.
25 to hit
Yeah.
for 10.
So before I go down, can I do a reaction?
Do you have a reaction to use?
I absolutely have a reaction to use.
Finally fails on that one there. You watch as it burns as you start to see the darkness enveloping.
Whee!
It will then just make the rest of its attacks against Ikareth.
Why?
You're right there. I mean, it could reach over you and attack Clive, but like...
Could also hit Brutus,
It could.
but it won't.
Yeah. This thing is an intelligence of 5, and technically speaking, Ikareth was the first thing it saw when it rounded the corner. It just harbours a grudge. Okay, so if you're Ikareth... Oh, Ikareth's AC is 13. Okay, that's different. So, Ikareth, it's 3 attacks that hit out of 4.
Well, one of them is this thing.
Okay.
The first
Everyone
one.
fucking has that. What the hell?
It saves on, it takes 6 damage. It's everyone's hellish rebuke and everything. Is it hits you for the first time and you light it up, taking 10 points of damage. The second attack comes in for a further 9 points of damage. And then the final attack is 8 points of damage. You picked the best time. You picked the best time to use that hellish rebuke. Because you can still use it. The Grellion, not looking good.
If only it had not saved.
Pretty much. Terrafolk here will watch what's going on. The bloodbath ensues.
Oh, fucking hell.
Ikareth.
I'll put that on private and... There we go.
Okay. Alright, so in this particular case, don't click the thing. Because you don't have disadvantage on death saves.
Oh.
So just roll me privately d20s. Like I said, we take the left-hand number.
Okay. So...
Don't worry. I write them down anyway. Ooh, it is.
God, what do I do? I'm gonna take the disengage action. I really need to get out of here.
Bro.
Dude,
fuck?
What do you want me to do?
Spells?
We were just bonding, and now you're abandoning me? He had a whole spiel about I would do everything for you.
Wait, buddy. Wait.
Do anything for
Getting
love.
there. I'm getting there, alright? I'm going to cast
go
this
ahead.
on you. And then I'm running.
Leave me like everyone leaves me.
You're gonna
Why
cast-
would you do that?
You're doing it on Clive.
I'm doing it on whoever is hurt right now.
Motherfucker, you get 2 people on death saves!
Yeah!
There's
Whoever
what I'm
is,
a lot of
doing.
people hurt.
whoever is hurt.
Yeah. This motherfucker.
You need to.
They're not hurt, they're unconscious.
But can you stop
Hello.
talking to our teammates, as you seem to be putting them off by what you say?
Sorry, yeah. I'll shut it.
Where's the healing word
Distracting.
going?
What?
Where's the healing word going?
On Itchy.
Icareth. You are back in the fight.
That's nice.
And I'm going to disengage and I'm going to... here.
Yep.
How about we sacrifice the twink?
Did it else?
No, I can't do anything else.
This terrafolk here, well, oh, you're right there. You're a snack, shall we say? Against yourself, Gark.
Brilliant.
All 3 attacks, 2 of which hit. A 23 for 16, and then a 16 for 4. Sorry, 23 for 6 and a 16 for 4. Total of 10 damage.
Oh, cool, thank you.
And that's all she wrote. Speaking of things that she wrote.
Clive. Action against this fuck. Oh. And with the sound of the sword missing, it'll activate its channel divinity to. Oh, I need to select targets of this? Fucking hell.
What's the channel divinity?
Okay, I'm just gonna do this. The healing bit. So
As a bonus
1d6
action, you
plus
can
2.
bolster injured creatures. Each creature of your choice you can hear regains hit points equal to 1d6 plus your charisma
So,
modifier.
7 hit points to whoever can get it from my allies, which I think are only Itchy, Amber, and Kurob.
Within 30 foot of you? Everyone's
Please
within
tell me.
30 foot of you bar Hurl.
Can I move to here and then do it?
I must say no, because action was declared beforehand on this one. But everybody
well,
else
you
can
would've-
still get a nice 7 hit points.
Yeah, well, they can fucking chill. It'll move to here anyway to
Is that temporary hit
hopefully
points or
get
No.
some hits. No, healing.
regular?
Yeah,
Is,
healing.
Does your weapon do something on a miss?
Yes, it deals 2 damage.
Oh, 2 damage,
To
then
the-
it kills this guy.
Oh,
He'd
shit,
1.
alright, cool. Giddy, can I ask? Thank you, Tom. Can I ask, what is this?
I have
I
no
think
idea.
that was from Misty Step
I think
for
so,
some
yeah.
reason.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, that's
I understand.
that. Sorry.
Selena
went a little
understands
bit
as
more.
well that she was not included in that healing, and that's okay. She understands.
I said any ally that could use it.
I don't think you class her as an ally. Not really.
Okay, well that's up to you then.
She will attack the one that's over the 2. A 22 for 8 will send it to the abyss, or back where it came from, or insert some other PG friendly. The grateful terrafolk will wait. Brutus.
I'm in danger. Alright. Okay, so there's a bird there, there's a bird there, and there's a bird right in front of me.
There's a lot of birds,
I'm gonna
buddy.
stab the bird.
Yeah.
Because don't you know that the bird is the word? Of course that's the one that hits when I say a stupid fucking shot!
For 9. Do you wish to do anything else? To stab critically with your javelin. Anything else?
Nope, that's my turn. I'm going to live with that.
Grellion! In a 1v1 fight, who would win? One Grellion or one Aziri?
One Azuri.
shall see.
Ziri has a 15 AC, so a 12 shall miss. And then it's going to make its 4 clawing attacks. Miss, miss, hit, miss. Azuri, 15 for 6, half to 3 is it bites down and then starts just clawing at you wildly, and you only really can tend to get grazed by it. You're up.
Well, I realise that I've just pushed this thing basically onto Kiana.
Yeah, your face is turning purple, but you know.
Well, she would be recipient of my helping flames.
Yeah.
Only 5 though.
Anything else?
But then I'll move to there. Is it starting to look hurt or not that much?
Yes, it's getting there.
Okay. Then I will. This time I'll recklessly attack it.
Yeah.
An extra 2 radiant on top of that.
13 total hits.
Push it back 10 feet and then go after it.
Yes, you push it back 10 feet, and as you do exhale, Kiana will move her hands, and as she does, will speak out some words in Abyssal. The creature will make a save, will fail the save, and you watch as it falls to the ground and starts making this almost howling laughter. And she just gets her fucking breath back. It's under the effects of Tasha's. Terrafolk. Oh god, it's a target-rich environment.
I did just kill it, mate.
What was
I
that, Garth?
did just kill it, mate, if that matters at all.
Kinda, yeah.
I mean,
Gonna make
I'm
3
insulting
attacks
if that
against
helps.
you, there, Gark.
oh.
18, 17, and 23 to hit,
Yes, sir.
for a total of 21 damage.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Why did you add 6?
Oh. It's not going very well. Okay.
Amber.
Ember is gonna use half movement to get up.
Mhm.
And then I think I'd start to spit in its face. Push measurement template. As she exhales fire into this guy's face, it doesn't give me the breath, so we'll... There you go, and then we want to do fire. Oh, there you go. Ooh, good damage.
Clive's eating good tonight, boys.
Can I just make it so it cooks it very nicely, like a very well cooked,
Perfectly cooked.
Oh,
like a perfectly cooked chicken?
don't entice me, man.
Just comes out basted and everything. Nice golden skin, the lot.
Yep. And that's her turn. I'm gonna move to shit.
Okay. This Terrafolk will come on down. What's that? 30 foot to here.
Oh, that saves me the trouble.
And will go up a further 10. And we'll start. Nope. God damn it. Nope. Wrong numbers there. It's up 40 foot and starts to almost look like it's getting like a bit of a death spiral. Icareth.
Icareth will ask Zilida, can you handle that one?
Yes.
Perfect. Then I will get up. And then I have 15 movement left. That's 1, 2, 3, and I will attack this one here.
Yep.
With an Eldritch Blast, which
An
I guess
11 for
misses.
7 will miss. Did it else your turn?
Who looks the most hurt?
If I say
Does
Amber,
Brutus-
like they're... You watched as
Brutus
both you and
hurt?
Amber went down. And Amber is still bloodied. Clive is also
Okay.
bloodied. Url is also bloodied.
Well, unfortunately, I already used 15 movement, so I can't get back to Amber, so it's only me or Brutus, I guess. Oh, wait, actually, is Healing Lights touch? No, 60 foot. Oh, no. Perfect. Then Amber can get... Sorry, I thought it was...
Understandable.
touch.
Rolling privately, don't worry. Plus 5 on Amber.
Oh,
Else your
sorry.
turn?
We.
And that is my turn.
The coward.
Oh, fuck you.
Cyllida will remember this.
Oh no, don't worry, I'm coming back over. Don't you worry your pretty little head.
No, after the tides have turned.
Oh, you try being surrounded by 2 giant birds with nothing to do.
Cyllida calls that a weekend.
Uh-huh. Okay. I don't have the... Yeah, it can just be one I can see. I'm gonna curse this bird.
Yep.
And... How much movement was that to get here?
15.
Was 15, so... Can I get here? Hopefully I'll be able to get a hit in. If not, then... I guess I'll cry.
Then it
I can only pray. Oh!
It's 40 foot in the air.
Is it? Oh shit, I didn't see the tag. Fuck me.
You want to replace that for an Eldritch Blast?
Yeah.
Fuck! Roll 2d10
Weird, that was like
instead.
a different personality. Your DID kicked in.
Roll 2d10 because your charisma plus 3.
Awesome.
I'm gonna let
Dude.
it roll lower than 9 on the dice.
Yeah, those are 2.
2 more.
14. Did it announce your turn?
No, 11.
Why did you...
Not
I only
14.
asked for the...
Oh, I thought you said with it.
No, I said to that because your modifier's the same. Did it announce your turn?
No.
Oh wait, you rolled lower. That's so much better.
For me it is.
Yeah,
5.
Clive will point to that fucking bird high up in the skies and whisper something under its breath by the name of Grovel.
It?
It? Yeah, the fucking bird.
Under its breath?
Yep. As you
Oh.
whisper and you watch the words of magic fall over, and as it does, and it's almost like death spiral, you watch as the wings stop for a moment as it kind of starts to drop, and then they immediately fly back out.
Well, it falls prone, doesn't it?
No. Not when it saves.
Oh, it saves it, okay. Alright, the way you worded it, I thought it failed. Too bad, so sad. To Clive, it just means that he's immune to magic. We'll walk over yonder. Need to measure something real quick, if you'd allow me to. Need to move 5 more feet, because Pythagoras' theorem.
You're in a tent.
In a tent?
Oh, see, guys got half cover. Just because of where the tent
Next to
is.
tent.
Unless it's the Gorelion.
I'll point toward that fucking bird. My map just crashed.
Don't worry.
Whisper another thing under his breath. My last channel divinity. The first one. Wisdom save to the bird and the gorilla. And if they fail, they can't move. They can't flee, basically. Because I have the feeling that bird's going to run away.
Garelion passes. Terrafolk fails.
Giddy. Oh, it can't move more than 30 feet away from me. And seeing as it's up on the pillar with Pythagoras, I calculated this shit. It can only move a maximum of 5 feet in a cardinal direction. Or a horizontal plane or whatever.
Yeah, so I can still get close.
Can I end my turn? I have to reload real quick.
No bar.
So I end my turn.
Selena will look at you, Hurrell, and go, "You've got this, right?" And immediately just start walking away.
Will just stares at her with horror. Fine, yes, I'm fine. Thank you for asking.
Pardon you.
Oh, that picked up? Oh, I'm sorry. it never picks up when I burp, so I didn't know that would happen.
That's right. So that we'll take the Terrafolk over here. And well, because she no longer gives a power of Fairy Fire. Well, what's this here? Here. She will fire a longbow attack at the Terrafolk. A 14 for 4 will hit. As a bonus action, she'll call it a Hail of Thorns. Which, I'm going to make a place on argument that it also gets the Garelion. So, 10 on this guy. Garelion takes a further 6. She'll make her second attack towards the Petripoke. 15 for 7 will hit. Garelion will make a Wisdom saving throw at advantage because it's been hit. Rolls a 1 and a 5. I ain't getting up from Tasha's anytime soon. So this guy here is going to come down, right? He's going to drop the 30. I need to see this miss. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's going to move 20 foot across, coming down, which technically puts it directly behind Clive. So here, but on the ground, using all of its movement. And then we'll proceed to use all of its attacks against you.
Sure.
All 3 hit. So, 10 for 8. And then 16 for 3. And then 16 for 7.
Fucking hell.
Which I believe is 18 damage.
That just puts me at 0.
Just.
That's so annoying.
And then it will look at Brutus. Longingly.
Yeah,
I can do
job.
Brutus. He just fucking crossbow the one next to Kurl. Collecting 4 for 5.
Look at him.
Pepsi's here, is he not?
No.
No, he's walking
Oh,
the dog.
walking the dog, cool. One next to her.
Does he have
4
any-
for 5.
Does he have any Battlemaster feat stuff? Oh,
He does, but not
don't use it.
that. Well, yeah, he'll... Wait, hold on. Where can I see how many he has left? Yeah, he'll use
Any-
Rally
You give Amber. Yeah.
on Amber. Because God knows she fucking needs it.
And then Amber,
And,
6 temporary hit points.
yeah, he'll just stay where he is, probably.
Garelion,
Don't want to make it too complicated.
yeah, no, Garelion is not rolling good. Aziri,
Having
is
seen what
prone.
Having seen what this, yeah, but having seen this flying thing just come down and down Clive, he's going to step over here and recklessly smack a flying seagull person.
The flying seagull person takes 8 points of damage. As you
That's
just
2 for radiant because of my wings,
drops dead.
and then I'm going to step back.
Did it nuts?
It's on my turn. Itchy would have got 2d6 healing. Do you mind just rolling that while I reload?
Of course. Ikareth, 1 and a 6 for a total of 7 on the temporary hit points, buddy. Amber.
Amber is gonna step forward.
Mhm.
How much has she used then?
A
15.
fucking door, mate.
This tent isn't here anymore, right?
Correct. Should have done it. If you can see through it, it's not there.
Yeah. 15, 20. And then she's gonna spit once again.
Talk to it.
Just keep saying tiefling all the time.
Tiefling on the sting. Oh, another 15. Or 15 this time.
And incapacitated. Which one of these does something? I forget what.
Prone, disadvantage on dex saves, I believe.
You see, you believe, but how many times have we checked this and it's been wrong? I think it may be something to do with the incapacitate. Something definitely with Tasha's.
Oh no. I was wrong once again.
Yeah, you always we always assume, but I think the incapacitated might do something about it.
Nope. Incapacitated just makes it so you can't do actions. And you can't move and you can't speak.
Then
Just for your information, if you spit fire on the ground, does that refer to an infernal tiefling?
Yes.
oh, that is amazing. It
I'm
takes
speaking my mother tongue.
Takes 7
Mother
points
tongue,
of damage.
shit. Fucking monkey. He passed the dex save. Okay. That is my turn there.
Gotta make sure everybody's now on the same amount of experience because this is really weird. But there we go. Bash dash douche da da do da da. This guy here making his death spiral is going to come in to the ground, spending 50 foot of movement, and as he does, he's going to attack Hurrell with a javelin as he's doing so. Will miss, so he will try with his. How's this multi-attack read? Must make 2 melee attacks with the javelin. We'll try once more. Hurrell, 20 for 5 will hit.
Oh, yay.
And you are frightened.
Oh, yay. I love this game.
Ikareth.
I would say... Wait, this one is prone, right?
Under the effect of Tasha's, yes.
Perfect. I'll healing light on the unconscious one here.
Yep, I got it.
Ooh, that's a nice one. And then I'm going to smack this one with my trident. And I think I'll take good old Latender damage.
12 will kill.
Oh, okay. I was just about to say I should have rolled with advantage because that's. Oh no, that's a natural crit, or how does that work on?
It's technically a crit.
prone?
Technically a crit here. It doesn't matter. It had like 2 hit points left. You couldn't have.
No, it's not a crit.
I would have loved to crit though.
Just advantage.
And that's the last one left. Then I will move this way and step one over there. And end my turn there.
Hurrell.
So how fucked up does this thing look? Like, is it about to die, or?
It ain't looking too good. It ain't looking too
Alright,
good at all.
I'm gonna take my chance. This is gonna be a disadvantage. but-
Disadvantage. You took your chance, and I will let you know right now, had you rolled the 7 instead of the 5, the creature would be dead.
Oh my god.
Just a
I love my life.
And you just can't quite look at it, can't quite see what's going on. Didn't else your turn?
I'm really running out of things to do here. For the time being, I don't want to move back in case it kills me, so I guess. I'll take my chance. I'll try and move back here.
22 for 5.
Awesome.
You
Barely hanging on.
Didn't else your turn?
No.
5. You are alive, like Johnny 5.
Stand up. In pain, exhausted. Fucking hell, another day.
You have 15
Dash
seconds.
action.
Dash, yep.
And bonus action. Expend a hit die. Regain 12 hit points.
What the hell is that from?
It is my feature that he got from his blight.
That's your level up feature. Cool. Anything else?
No, he'll try and goad the Terra Folk, but that's all he can do.
So that will drop all concentrations that she has. We'll walk on over to Kiana and we'll help her up, dust her off, look round, and yeah, you got this. Brutus's turn. Psst, Carglass here.
Oh shit! Shooty McPooty.
Oh yeah.
Homie, I was about to take a sip of my beer.
12 for 8 hits, and as it does, will kill.
Oh, did you see that, boss? I fucking killed it. And he proceeds to do the floss.
Just
You might get paid.
Starts doing the
Who
orange
knows?
justice.
Ziri moves
I don't know
over
that
to
one.
Ural, reaches out and just heals her a little bit. 94 hit points.
Poor
Yeah,
alone. He
Clive
like stares very blearily. Like he looks like he's on the verge of passing out, and then you're like,
Just
like
pats you, goes, good thing you didn't run away. Well done. Good.
Oh, I did more healing. Clive will touch you as well, and then point towards the bodies and look.
Must be the connection you
yearningly.
two have.
Yeah. As if suggesting, let's get going with dissecting.
Before they start getting their dinner, do the giant seagull people have like pockets or anything like that, or jewelry?
no, they just have little. I say little quivers. They have rather large quivers with very particular javelins in them, but I'll be like super nice, and will allow you one perception check if you like.
Yeah. At 20.
I just like to mention before y'all get worried. After I shouted alarm, I didn't just run away. I made sure one of them flying fucks, the seagull fuckers, was currently constantly stun locked and unable to move. Just so y'all don't worry about that, I was doing nothing. I was there.
Bullshit.
I was invisible.
Bullshit.
What do you mean bullshit?
Can you prove this?
All the Asimov look at you questioningly. All of them roll shit inside and go, fucking hell.
Well, seeing I'm currently out of spell slots, no. But I can put you in a stun lock if you prefer that.
This is where things get
you-
bad. I feel I've given something out before. I do.
Are you threatening Itchy right now?
No, I'm just saying I can prove that I actually did do that thing.
By saying you do it at an Itchy? That's a threat.
Yeah,
mate.
to show that I'm
That counts
capable
as a
of
threat.
doing that. I'm just saying I'm capable of that skill.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's a threat. If I walk up to someone and go, yeah, I'll push someone, down the stairs, I can do that. And then like, well, prove it. And then I push them down the stairs. I say, I can push you down the stairs. That's a threat.
Well, my apologies. I didn't intend to come over that way. I just wanted to mention, like,
He doesn't say this. This is just me fucking yapping.
well, I'm talking in
Like-
character, so fuck you.
Clive is getting ready to do his thing.
So, this is where a little bit of metagaming, because part of me, I feel like I've given this before, but I could be wrong, because I'm not seeing it in any sheets. But one of these Terrafolk you see has a nice green quiver with almost golden inlays. This nice, very light, very beautiful, ornate quiver, as opposed to the other shitty leather quivers that the rest have.
I think the reason you say that is because you gave it to what's his name, Corby last campaign.
Yeah, by all though. But yeah, one of these.
Oh, it's our thing. Hey, Brutus, here you go, and I'll chuck it to him. This looks expensive.
Yeah, he'll take it.
I will throw the quiver of Elhona upon our boy.
Yeah.
Or not.
Then Ziri will walk over to Amber and go, "You said you were doing something to these seagull folk. What were you doing? What is it?"
I was keeping him under my thrall. That's a hard word to pronounce. Fuck me. I was making sure he couldn't move or go anywhere by fucking with his head.
It is some sexual deviancy. Okay, yeah. You don't need to do it on us. It's fine.
No. It's
You
not
do you.
sexual. It's a mental thing.
Right.
Like BDSM.
No, it's enchantment I put on him.
Like BDSM?
Yeah. What? Can they move? Can they get away from you?
It's a mental restraint, not a physical restraint.
Ah,
Like,
so
if
it's
you touch
those lines and veils.
So it's like Stockholm syndrome.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, okay, I see. You're going to bed now.
He got you feeling that way, did he?
Sorry?
He got you feeling that way, did he? Fair enough.
No,
Not as
yeah,
big or
it's
strong.
possible.
I think it's me and Itchy's watch, but I think Itchy's hurt, so I'll keep watch. You guys get to bed.
Alright, good night.
Can I make my check for in the morning so I don't forget?
Check for
Dissecting the Terrafolk.
roll survival.
Thank you.
And I would like to repair my tent.
But this happens in the morning, so it's just so I remember.
Yep. Repairing your tent takes a little bit. Kiana is a bit as useful as an ashtray on a horse. And she just kind of stands there watching the entire time, Glaciate look on her face. Completely just stunned by all of this. Fully clothed.
Oh, man.
Could Aziri sort of observe her and I'd like to make an insight check on her.
Yeah.
As Kiana, because we have seen at times. So Aziri's looking to see if there's anything suspicious, but what Tom's wondering is, we've seen at times that she's been quite effective at combat, like doing stuff, and then currently she seems sort of like out of it. Does it seem like it's two different people? Could she be being controlled, or does she have some other personality thing? And so, like, depending on whatever, she might be one or the other. Does it feel like there's something like odd about it, or?
Oh yeah, you can roll insight on that one.
Do you want it blind or?
You can make it public.
15.
It's more at this very moment in time. It does. As she's watching what's happening with the tent, it does just seem like it's someone trying to learn a new skill. Like she's never put up a tent before. In combats, as you watch and know, it seems more. It seems more if she's feeling threatened as a last-ditch effort thing, when yous were attacked by the zombies, yous were surrounded by a horde. And even though she was very far back, you'd say you notice that she helped to try and thin some of the numbers. Particularly in this case here, the fucking Gorilla stood on her.
Yeah.
Like, so it definitely seems like a threat level thing, but at this very moment in time, as she stares, as Icarus is like trying to put the tent back together, this is more someone learning a new skill. This is, well, you hold the torch whilst I work on the car, son.
Cool.
As yous all take this rest to enjoy the natural wonders of Chult and the joys of friendship, because friendship is magic, or so the guys with the ponies in the jar say. But with that, if we would all very much like to rock off a long rest. Any rather
Would we have access?
There you go.
Will you have access to external food source in the scenario of being surrounded by 12 dead?
Those get turned
animal.
into rations. So any animals that you kill get turned into rations. External food source is anything you scavenge for.
I still need to make a Constitution save. It seems. What the fuck?
For what have you ticked?
I didn't get the prompt for a long rest.
Oh right.
Okay, someone was
Fucking
playing you
water
last
skin.
week. Let me resolve that real quick. I'll just knock it for you, buddy. You have food, you have water, 1 and 1. There you go, Icarus. Problem solved. You lose your exhaustion. Hurrell loses exhaustion. Brutus goes to first level exhaustion. Slater heals. Kiana would have healed had I decided to knock some health off of her, but I totally forgot. Amber's temps go away. Hurrell ate enough food from an external source and drank from an external source. You have no rations or water left, Hurrell.
What?
You selected the external sources rather than clicking stuff in.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't have anything else to click. I was a bit confused of what I was doing.
There's a little plus button that you can use for rations and water skin.
Oh
Not
shit.
getting
Okay,
there.
yeah.
Don't worry. Knock off a ration, knock off a charge of your water skin. I'll knock this off for Brutus as well. And well, food, water, finish his long rest. Anybody else yet to long rest? Anybody? We are all good as the night comes in, and as it all looks well for some. You's awake to the beautiful sounds of Clive hacking away at Terrafolk, just ripping parts out of them, managing to get himself a whole 4 rations, as these are just like chicken. Literal chicken.
Just to clarify, these did seem to speak common during the fight, didn't they?
Yeah.
Cool.
But bear in mind, that's never stopped him before.
I'm not expecting it to. It's stopping someone else, though.
Can he make a separate check for the Gorillians?
Yeah.
Giddy. I'm assuming Curl helps me.
Yeah.
Unless. Cool.
The Gorillions. Big. lumbering beasts that they are. I forgot to LLON.
Do I also get rations from this, or what?
Fuck no.
Fuck you.
I mean, if Hurl's helping, Hurl's getting rations.
Yeah, who else also helping?
For it here, both of yous add to your sheets 4 20-ounce Gorillion steaks.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. And as yous all come to and pack up for your morning, the guide will look. So, Mesro?
Close will give us thumbs up.
Then, off to Mesro we shall go, where there is something you want, I suppose. As you start to march on out into the wilds of Chult at about 3 hours and 26, minus all the issues we had. Let's call it there for next week. And Solida will make the check.